Welcome everybody to episode 5 of Monster Story, Space Squabble stuff, whatever order you want to put it in. Founding of the guild, where we are actually officially down a player. Office is no longer going to be able to continue playing with us, so I will be looking for a new player here. Probably after the session to see what we can do, either by finding one before next week, if not the week or next month, since our next game is next week. Outside of that, as a recap, and also Cruund's getting coffee. Outside of that, on the last episode, you all were asked or tasked by Thrawn Ironheart, the Trovian blacksmith, to travel out into the swamps because he heard some stories of a Basario somewhere nearby. And he gave you a nice shiny pickaxe to go and track down this creature, not necessarily kill it, but track it down to then mine off some of the material from its shell. In doing so, you complete the mission and you are to be rewarded. In addition to that, a couple of you also, others of you got some other information where Dose, you kind of spoke with some of the people, like the herbalists and botanists and all type of stuff in the caravan, and got some information about the area. So I believe you find an herb every time you gather plants or a mushroom. Maybe it's just plants.
I'm gathering.
And then you also have who was it that talked to him? It might have been Cruund. Where one of the kids, one of the researchers is missing all their notes on Basarios because their kid tore the page out of their book and offered 200 gold pieces for you to bring back information on the Basarios. I don't remember exactly who that was. And during all of the fun events, during your travels here, you ended up running into a young Garuga, which was a very challenging and difficult fight. But you were successful in your endeavors. Nobody died, though severely wounded. And that's where we're at. So, what do you guys want to do?
Puts my butt on the ground, starts taking a short nap, and then realizes I gotta probably stick things in armor, so I like pull my hammer out.
Yep. Oh, on a side note, you do have like a ruler now. When you click on your character and start to drag them.
There's elevation. How do we use that?
I don't know how to use the elevation, to be honest, though. It should auto track distance or something like that, but I don't really 100% know that too well. Brackets for mic. Yeah, so the little square brackets.
I see. Now whenever someone casts fly, we actually can have the height difference.
I am -5. Yeah, we have a couple new mods thanks to Mike.
Well, I will wait until Cruund gets back to see if they want the rejuvenated beak.
Okay.
Until then, I'll hold off on putting any parts into anything. But I will take my short rest and start healing.
Let's see how this short rest goes. So, damn it, I really need to make sure. I need to start saving these files because I've been having so many issues with my computer wanting to reboot on me lately. The Trailblazer, I believe in your group, is Dose. The Scout is Cruund.
Yes.
The Spotter, you were the cook, so the Spotter is currently Apophis right now.
No, I was the spotter this time because the cook was the pasta this last time. Okay. So I will switch over to my skills, wherever one's under.
Yep.
There it is. What am I rolling again?
You can roll your hit die. How do you roll hit dice? You just click short rest somewhere. Long rest, short rest. Top at the very top of it, next to you, your the 4 or whatever, right above your level up button.
Yeah,
below.
Knife.
Yeah, fork and knife. So you guys are going to give me a Trailblazer check though, real fast over there, Dose. Let's just make sure nothing happens during this rest. Okay. Yeah. Rest goes by peacefully. No real issues as you are able to take some time to rest up. All
I
right.
used all those and I
Where
still
do I
didn't
get
heal
to
all the
roll
way.
the hit dice, though? Click the short rest thingy, but I don't see where to actually roll hit dice. I can't click on hit dice.
You roll when it says select roll dice. It just says roll next to it.
Oh, right there. Gotcha. Okay, I see it. Nice. Max. And a 4.
And then I guess I'll use some healing hands because I'm gonna need to do that.
Yeah, Apophis is about half-ish, a little under at this point. He is tapped out. I could use my second wind, so I guess I'll do that. Ooh.
Lay on hands.
Targeting Apophis. There you go.
Wonder if I
He's looking better. He's a solid 28 out of 36 in terms of feel.
I know I healed him. I don't think I've healed y'all too.
Okay, so it didn't actually restore the 1 health.
You have to, yeah, you probably have to do that one manually.
All right, well, I might as well do the 9 so I can get myself up to my 40 health.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
It asks me if I use it. It shows I use it, but it doesn't give me how much I use except for 1.
I mean, just minus it off manually.
Yeah, I wish it would do it on its own. I'm lazy.
Well, you'd have to do a whole entire thing for that.
I can take this off.
I don't know why I gave him the athlete twice. Whoops. I'm not trying to post it. I want to just look at it, dang it. It's weird you can't just open it up. Like when you click on things. I don't know how I feel about that.
My tenants?
Oh, you just highlight over it and it pops up. That's why. Okay. No, I wasn't worried about looking at your tenants. I was looking at the athlete feat, like trying to look at it, but it's now a pop up when you highlight over it.
Sorry, folks. Today is relearning how the game works.
Yeah, because we have all the new sheets and stuff like that.
Long rest or short rest?
Short rest.
Okay.
Since you're back, would Cruund want a rejuvenated beak in their armor, or should I take it?
What does the rejuvenated beak do again?
Advantage on initiative.
What class are you in, Paladin?
I am Paladin. I'm also our only frontliner since either
Since
Scaly Boy.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, you can take it because I know Paladin doesn't get any advantages on initiative, and I'm a bard, so
Bards
I don't
always
need
want to
to
go
go
first.
No,
Always want
I'm
to go
good.
first.
I'm good.
can you
Alright.
assign elevation to the map?
I wonder if I can. I really don't know, to be honest. It'd be kind of cool if I could, though.
If I add 20 feet, right, and I
Mhm.
use the ruler, it keeps me at 20 until I hit the ground at 25. And that's why it's down 20, and I'm at 0 elevation now. I'm on the land. Because it stays at 20 that whole time, because I have to fall 20 feet to get here to be at 0.
I have no idea, to be honest, on that.
Unless you're flying.
Well, yeah, maybe you should learn to fly.
Yeah.
Also, what is
Maybe
the
we should
DC?
just have Valstrax wings already.
That'd be great. What is the DC for trying to put the rejuvenated beak in?
So Garuga is a CR 7. So half of that is 3.5. Rounded down, so it's DC 13. Nailed
I failed. It's one of those days where I rolled a 5. Oh wait, it didn't even add a proficiency, despite it said it did.
It did -2 +2. No, it did. What do you have? You have a -2 to your intelligence, and it added 2, which is your proficiency.
Oh yeah,
This tool's user's intelligence?
I don't know why Smith Tools using my Smith Tools using intelligence. I just hit really with custom force.
That is true. You don't use intelligence on that one. We've been using strength for it, so.
Even if 7 is not gonna help though.
I mean, technically it's a reroll because it's an incorrect roll.
Yeah, new blacksmith meta. Level intelligence, not strength.
Oh,
There you
it's not
go.
my day.
There you go.
Perfect.
So now it's a proper failure, instead of an improper one. But yeah, you are unable to do so. This is beyond your current capability, Gundrick. So you're gonna have to go over to Thrawn to ask him for some advice.
I look at my armor because he was the last person to mess with it, and then I just see it's like, by the way, you suck.
It just prints out a ha little letter when you mess up.
There's an engraving on the back that just says "Cope loser."
Look at a pickaxe, like, I'll break this thing.
When you look at it wrong, it might break.
That's just gonna hurt us at this point.
Right.
The
That'll
dwarf mess with the
show 'em.
dwarven scraps. How dare he?
It's too funny.
So I sit there, cross my arms, just grumble, and I just like lay in the grass, just angrily.
Too good. Oh, sorry guys, I broke the Discord there, or the cameras for a second.
4. Feels so weird.
Okay, so yeah, so Apophis right now is 3/4 of his max. Gundrick's looking real good. The other two of you are looking pretty good at this point. Okay.
So question with
Go for it.
Echo.
Mm-hmm.
Because you said it was like just a financial thing. Are you gonna kill Apophis?
No, I'm not gonna kill Apophis.
All
He just realized hunting wasn't for him after being
Yes.
beaten down so
I'm just
much.
I'm like, are you gonna try and keep the character just in case he like
Yeah, I'm gonna put him just back
is
in the
able to
caravan.
come back at
Yeah.
some point?
Yeah, I was
or
not
like,
planning
are
on
you just
killing
gonna
his
be
character. No,
Well, I mean,
no, I was
I
not.
would,
No, his
I'm
character
also a
is
piece
gonna
of
be
shit as a DM, so like, I bring in spiders when I know my players have arachnophobia.
No, I figured his character would just go back to the caravan. Just be like, this is not for me. Good luck. Just like slither off.
Which is really funny considering his character has been wildly okay with everything, and my character has hated everything.
And they're gonna. The best part is gonna be like, but why are you letting him go?
Yeah. I'll be like, no, let me leave. Let me leave.
And I like grab you in the back of your shirt. It's like, nope,
No.
you're a part of the fold. I have glowing eyes, pull you closer.
That's so cute.
What the
Was
heck
he-
was?
Adorable.
What?
What? Heavy.
What is going on?
Sorry.
We just hear people in the background. Part of the ship. Part of the crew. Part of the ship. Part of the crew. As I'm getting dragged away.
Oh man, kill a snake, legendary snakeskin boots. So we get in chat. It's
All
not-
right, now hold on. Now I kind of want.
No.
No, but
In
Cruund
memory.
would look sick.
Just use
Who's
this.
gonna make the outfit for Cruund?
Cruund would have the most drip out of the party at that point.
Just kill a rogue and you can get your full-on like cowboy suit.
I mean, honestly, I think Cruand already probably has like the most drip, considering he has an entire outfit just to be a diplomat. Like he
Probably
has like
fair.
nice noble clothes, just like I have to look. And the monocle. He's got that
He's
monocle.
got that monocle that he does.
Dude, Cruand is just drippy.
Well, Drippy and the other rest of the party, we should figure out where we're going. We still got a baby rock monster to find.
Yep, you're still looking for
Fuck
that.
yeah, that's right.
So, Kroon, did you want to use any hit dice during your rest?
Nah, I lost 7 HP during that.
I was just making sure. Just wanted, looking out.
I'm good.
Apophis will be sticking around at least for this part or this hunt, and then I'll just swap him out, or we'll have him swap if we get a new player before the end of next week,
Yeah.
or because our next game is next week. If not, we'll swap out. Then.
Okay, that's that.
Okay. So, all right, you guys have rested up. You've attempted to put some materials in your gear unsuccessfully. You're looking okay-ish as you look to continue your nighttime hunt. So, where do you guys want to go? Because my recollection is you guys came from the
South.
yes. So there's really only one direction to go if you want to continue going forward, but you always can backtrack and go a different direction if that is what you choose. Though there's no real idea of where to go at this point.
Well, we were looking for some rocks, so I'm going to use that spotter thing. One of our whoever's a spotter should take a look for rocks.
How dare you?
Which in this
How
case,
dare pulls out
you,
a pickaxe.
you are the spotter.
Exactly. Points to rocks. And whatever other roll I had to do to see if there's plants.
Okay.
Brenda's just
so
going to
give
point
me
at a random rock.
give me an investigation check for your search for other resources. If you crit, you get to choose what ones you find. If you just succeed, I get to choose what you guys find. Okay, so as you look around, there's nothing else of interest to you here.
Of course not. I don't care about plants. It goes up to the rock.
You walk up to the rock. Are you using the mega pickaxe or are you using...
I have to use
normal
mega pickaxe. I gotta see how good he's been blustering.
Okay. He did warn you that if it fails once, it's gonna break. It's not very durable.
Yeah, but we got advantage with it, as you said.
You do have advantage with it, yep. Alright, let me pull up the location stat block here for the
Well,
swamp.
the good thing I had advantage because I rolled a 1 on the other one.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
did the dice really do just?
So
hate
I
us?
will throw out the one thing I don't like right now with the upgrade is that if you fail a check, it like on like a save DC that has a set DC, it's red no matter what, even if it's not a natural one. And it's always green if it's not, which I'm really trying to get used to. Or find a way to adjust.
Well, I guess because you can't critically fail or succeed on those.
Says them. But
Home rules get fucked.
yeah, it's gonna mess for a bit there on that one. Okay, so on a 17, that is a success. So go ahead and roll me a d6 and let's determine what kind of material you get. 1. Good
Stone.
news.
Yes,
You
nice
got
to hear.
stone.
All right, I look at the rock. It's like I found a rock.
Rock and stone.
He found a rock and a stone, yes.
Damn.
For Carl.
I hand the rock over to Cruund. It's like, there you go, souvenir for the trip. And then it's like, all right, where are we going next?
So as you turn around to hand him
Throws it behind him.
the stone, what is our spotter's passive perception?
Was that me?
The spotter is... No, that's Gundrick.
Oh, okay.
Then,
Wait. Yeah, never mind.
where did it go?
That's right. I do the stealth and perception.
I mean, at this point, can I just be the spotter?
Oh, that's right. I have a passive 11.
I have a
Alright.
passive of 18.
Well, I guess you can't be the
Why
trailblazer.
wasn't he the spotter?
Because he's the trailblazer.
Because I have the highest other one too.
We
being a
just gotta-
rogue and Tasha's ranger gives you expertise in so many things. It's stupid. I'm
We
only
should
proficient
go
in
off
one
one of the
skill.
rolls.
I'm expertise in everything else.
I don't need any of you.
You're just gonna kill off all like
I've
one of the
got
rolls.
expertise in a couple things. It's just one of them I normally have a negative to.
Alright, just gonna make a couple blind checks here real quick.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on. I'm too busy mining ore.
Of course.
Yeah, when I
That doesn't exist.
increased my was looking at my stats and stuff, I was like, I could put more points into this, but other people take care of that for me, like last campaign. So I was like, all right, second Monster Hunter campaign in a row, low wisdom, let's go.
Look, I rolled garbage.
Oh, I did not roll great. Like, I technically rolled above average for everything. It was just not much above average.
I had to have my ASI, my ratios, everything get to my strength to be a 20, but otherwise my highest stat was my 16.
Oh, I don't even have a 20. My
I have
highest stat
my
currently
18.
is a 16, and that's with a racial bonus.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-huh.
How are we alive?
I'm good. My charisma was just super low, but that's fine.
Yeah, I rolled like I think an 11, a 12. Like most of my stuff was just not good. So I asked ML if I could.
Didn't we do a
In
reroll?
Yes, we did a
We
reroll.
some adjustments, right? Yeah.
No, we didn't make a reroll. I dropped one of my stats, to give me a negative to increase another one, to get it up to
Mhm.
having an additional plus.
I had a 1 reroll. I turned my 6 to a 7.
I just can't
So-
wait to kill off Aphid's character, so that way that the other group's children will never know what happened to their father.
No, my son.
No! You can't do this. That's fucked up.
You know, still have their grandfather still.
Okay, so back to the game. So as Gundrick is clanging away at the wall, the first thing you notice, Gundrick, when you smash against the rock with this mega pickaxe, is it makes no sound. It's completely silent.
That's
I
weird.
Look at the rock, look at the pickaxe. Like, this is unnerving.
You're waiting for the cling to know you did well because you base it off sound, and there's no sound, which is why you got stone.
Unhappy.
But as you're doing that, you're already done the. I want to see how I'm gonna describe this here. So, I guess in a way, would everybody put yourselves somewhere?
I'll put myself on this
not-
rock
not
because I
make
feel
a
like
thing.
that's where I was.
This. Sure. Put yourself somewhere in that square where you think you would be at.
I love this rock is the Basarius I'm just sitting on.
Yes.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Okay, we'll assume that. We'll assume Apophis is where he's at. Go ahead and delete this now. Boom. So as you do that, we see as Gundrick is sitting on top of one of these rocks, just barely above the reeded grass. And from the cinematic view, we're watching this little like white paw with like black fur on the arm, just like reaching up towards his bag,
Son of a bitch.
which he does not seem to notice, and no one else does because he's the spotter and in charge of keeping an eye on things. While obviously at this point, everybody else is doing something else, either looking for the resources, consulting like someone to read their books. You're all kind of focusing on something that isn't, particularly obvious right now. As this creature reaches up and into your pouch, let's go ahead. I'm going to roll an action against you. Go ahead and make me that dexterity saving throw, Gundrick.
I can't do those. Give me something better.
No, that's what you get. 4.
I can't do those. Give me something better.
All right. So on a fail with this check, the creature that is obviously known, you guys know what it is.
Obviously.
Yep. Steals an object, and the objects it steals in order will prioritize herbs first, or felvine if you have it.
I wouldn't hold any of that stuff. That would be all in someone else.
Potions, which you might potentially have.
Nope, we don't got those either.
How do you not have a potion? Or any other
Because-
item of my choice.
Congratulations, I have metal tools
So
that are heavy.
says you. So let's go and
And
take
what
a
is
look
this? Steal the pickaxe out of my hands?
here. Ooh. We're going on an adventure. Alright, so you have 7. Are the things below the fertile mud, the scale, and the scraper and stuff all
that
in
should
your
all
gear?
be that should be all in the group info stuff. And yeah, that stuff's in my gear.
Okay, then. I just want to make sure I was clear on what was in and what wasn't.
You know,
Okay.
steal my shovel, my censer,
I might.
my block of incense.
Your tinderbox, possibly. No, so I'm going to have you roll it, determine what it is. So, I could potentially steal your holy symbol. Where's your holy symbol?
No.
Is it on a necklace, or is it on
One's my pickaxe, and the other one is the other one's my armor.
pickaxe? It potentially is then. So,
Okay, he's gonna try to steal my
1,
weapon.
2, 3. Oh, you mean your weapon, not your pickaxe, but your weapon. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which is on a stick. All
Yeah.
right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and roll me a D5. Let's see what I steal from you. 6. No, wait, I lied. D8. D8 is. 7. I steal your sensor.
Oh no,
So,
I have another one.
It reaches up and grabs one. We'll remove one from your loot currently as it has stolen it. And you feel that, and as you turn to look, you see it like meow, and starts to run. And at that same time, you watch as 3 larger Amellwinds jump out of the grass with a yellow ball in their hand. We're going to roll for initiative with everybody after I clear out the other initiative. Let me actually make sure yeah, because they finished their combat. Let me end their combat. Now I can actually, I think, make 2 different swamp ones so I can keep track of stuff separately.
Didn't we deal with one of these the last time too?
Maybe.
Whoever
Why can't
redeemed
I
that, your
roll?
mom's a hoe.
Why can't I roll anything higher than a 10 today?
Yes. Let me go and drag these suckers out.
You're in a group with me. You also have my curse now.
There's that one there.
But I was cursed last game.
No, well, yeah, no, I'm like, yeah, welcome.
So, I'm sorry, Heavy. You have to deal with 2 cursed people.
At least all pop out.
Yep.
Yep.
How do
I
I
roll
oh.
good when I'm DMing.
Oh, that was blind.
I don't do that when I'm DMing. Everyone succeeds when I DM.
Oh yeah, when I DM, I in the middle of a combat, I'll go, oh, you know what? We'll attack the wizard real quick, and then I'll crit and then roll almost max damage. I just go, oh god, I'm so sorry.
All right, so that should be all of it then, because I have to actually roll for Apophis. Man, I'm rolling amazing. There we go. Perfection. Nothing above a 6.
I guess my luck's not that bad, did it?
Amazing. Oh, I didn't mean for them to be blind rolls, but yes, nothing above a 6. Make sure probably for the rest of them.
The universe
Okay.
gave me a bone.
Oh, because we can obviously see them right here in the combat tracker for what the rolls actually were. Begin combat. Music. Turn the music down. Okay. Cruund, you see these 3 Amellwinds, the larger ones, the bigger heads on the tokens, like are in the air, like they're like 5 feet in the air, and they just have a yellow like orb or
Blast
ball
one out of the air.
Yep.
That one has
I
chosen death today.
Actually, I lied technically because this is technically a surprise round because of Gundrick. So I apologize, but you're not surprised by this, or your surprise is lost since you were before them. So you can't use an action reaction. Can you move on a surprise round?
No.
Okay.
You can't. You basically turn skip on a surprise round.
Yeah.
Except for yeah, it gets rid of the being surprised.
Yeah, so none of us are actually surprised.
That's well, Cobra's surprised. The pop is he rolled below. He's only on a 5.
Cruund prestidigitations the dirt off of his knees.
He does. Yes. That's what you're doing this turn as it happens. You're
Yeah,
like, what?
just-
Huh? Fuck. All right. So Dose, yeah, you see it. You're not surprised. Gundrick goes. You can feel like the little hand, like you felt something leave your pouch. And then the Amellwinds come up and they throw the yellow orbs in their hand, which are conveniently, you see a little like flicker of flame as they're coming towards you all. Each creature it's technically within 30 feet of them, but I'm changing up on how the flash bomb works with them right now, and I'm throwing it. So it's not probably gonna hit them because it's
Cheater.
I mean, technically in this one, it's gonna be Cruund and Dose. You will make a save against this.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
For my large ears.
Ooh. Hey, it works. It came into.
I will never be caught by these fuckers again.
I'm gonna use
like,
his
you're
reaction.
Yeah, you can use your reaction, cover your face with your ears to avoid the effect. So, the effect that would blind you. Yeah.
Or a visual effect from a spell like Hypnotic Pattern.
Yeah, how convenient. It worked. It worked. Is my dad a hoe? Is what Mike just asked.
I mean, sure.
It's
You're the
about
one.
right. You just go into that stereotype slightly.
Yeah. Your dad, your mom, doesn't matter.
My son, I am disappointed.
All right, so I do need saving throws from you, Dose, and I need to make a saving throw with this one here because this one also is throwing technically.
Oh, I can just click
I
on the
succeed. Weird that it's green on mine, but not in your guy, or not on that one. So Dose, that is a fail. So you are blinded.
Just
oh God,
as
that's so
planned.
loud.
It's just on your end.
There you
All
go.
right, then another one throws a bomb.
It's green on mine because I can see the DCs. Oh, you guys can't see the DCs, can you? Huh, interesting.
Nope.
Mhm.
Aha.
And the text description, but other than that,
Yeah, I'm not going through and hiding that stuff right now. So you can actually give yourself the blind condition, which I don't remember, and it should actually, yeah, it blinds you actually again.
So do I click on that con saving throw myself then?
I can click on it. Can't click on Dose. That's weird. Oh God, Dose is character sheets up on the screen. So what's that for you, Gundrick?
Am I doing a con save too? Is that the right one at me?
No, that one. Yes, I mean yes. There will be other ones, but I'm trying to determine who's having what here. So this one should hit. If we throw it here, within 30 feet. So this one only hits Cobra, but also hits both other Melinks. The other, the one that's running away is not looking; it's looking down at the ground. So this is going to be a con save for Cobra. I'm going to use the same one. He fails, so he is blinded. And then it is the two of those. I'm going to make a save for. That's a success.
oh, it's green. Oh, but that's an actual.
That's an actual 20, yeah. So they both succeed. So they are not blinded. And then the final one will target you, Gundrick, and one of them. So Gundrick, you succeed. And finally, it fails. So the one in the middle is blinded. And it's like they all throw, and you hear wow as it's like covers his eyes and just slams into the ground. And that's going to be the end of their turn. Cobra gets to go. Cobra cannot see. He's surprised anyways. Okay. And as Cobra ends, you see rustling in the those who can see rustling in the grass as three more of these little Melinks here appear and come charging towards different people. So this one runs towards Cobra. This one runs past Dose over to Cruund.
I don't know how I can add the tremor sense into my census.
Ooh, I don't even know where sentences are at, to be honest with you. Right there.
It's on the main details page.
So you're
at
gonna
the top, there's an
click
edit
on
or
your
something like that, right?
you're gonna right click on your token, click on the gear, go to vision, and then go to detection modes.
Okay.
I think it means
And then
also on the
you can add a detection mode.
Okay.
Because I have
Let's
blind
see.
sight, so
Yeah,
that's how I added that.
Hmm.
Range.
You can see all these tokens.
Yeah, this gives a 10-foot. Yeah, tremor sense. Okay. Cool. Because technically, I am blind still.
Yeah, you are blind while your ears
While
are covering your face.
Yeah, ears are covered, but I have tremor sense. So.
That's true. I wasn't even thinking about that. But yeah, since you have tremor sense, you detect the creature. So
I have blind sense, so I can get these two people.
Yeah.
okay, so you can see him. So in this case, Dose, you will have a normal roll on its snatch attempt. Go to make that dex save. All right, Dose, as you fail, so it'll be Felvine first, then an herb, then potions.
I have none of the above.
All right, then it's gonna be another random. So who's carrying your guys' stuff in the group inventory? Because who's carrying the group inventory?
Okay, I guess it'd be me.
I'd assume we'd keep like our main like group inventory with the caravan.
Well, I mean,
Well, every time we gather stuff, it has to be put somewhere.
Yeah. I'd say one of us would like. I
I'll do it.
assumed it was Joe's carrying like the herbs and stuff every time we went out, but I'd assume that after that we'd
the materials and stuff like that. Yeah, that's fair.
put it in a chest back in the caravan.
Okay. We'll have to figure out how to. I mean, this is gonna be kind of one of those random situations, but we probably should keep a caravan bag and then a other one.
Yeah.
That way we can keep track of what's what.
Oh yeah, all the
You-
monster parts can be put in the bag.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
As of now, everything's in the Group A bag.
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Is there a way to like subdivide it in the
You
Group A
Could
inventory?
create like a loot in the loot or whatever. You could click like an ad and make its own line where it would be kind of like how we used to do the weapon materials like last time, where there's lines in caravan stash and then not, and then you guys just rearrange them after.
Yeah, I can do that. But there is 2 herbs in that bag.
Okay, so it'll grab one of the herbs then, and starts to run away. Because obviously you can't see as far as it knows.
And that's this one.
Yeah. That one's stealing from you, Dose. I don't know if you want to do attack of opportunity or not.
Nah. No.
Okay, so yeah, that one starts running. Cruund, go ahead and make that same dexterity saving throw for yours. And I will make one for Cobra, who has disadvantage on hits, because he can't see. Nice. Alright, Cruund, that's a success. So you're able to, hey, maybe it's just literally like the mask you have from the markings on your ears, but it terrifies this wild Mellings. It's like, no, and just starts running away.
I look it directly in the eyes too.
It can see me, I think. Okay.
I just do the weird little like neck snap.
Yeah. And let's see. Let's take a look at his inventory. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will assume 8, 9. 14. Would you like to think? 2.
I like to think that when like talking in front of a group for like diplomatic meetings, Cruund just has his ears down the entire time and doesn't look at him because he has stage fright. Because he's bad with like talking to like in social situations, and then he like if he can't see anyone, he's like, all right, we're good.
Smack talk begins.
Okay, so Apophyse's torch is stolen. And she doesn't have any herbs.
No, not the torch.
And he stole the torch. I see
More
that one
important
also
than the
begins
herb.
to run away. This one's gonna get 10, and then yours only gets like right to Dose. Do you wish to make attack of opportunity, Cruund?
I already used my reaction.
True, you did. Haha.
I mean, I'd like to make an attack of opportunity, but I already made my reaction.
This one runs
I-
30 feet
I-
away because
I get a type opportunity because I was not blinded.
that's true.
I'm gonna.
No. Do you get on surprise round? I guess actually, do you? Yeah. Oh yeah, because your turn's gone past, so you can. Had you been surprised and they gone before you, you could not have. But because you guys ended the surprise condition, you can. That's the whole purpose of being able to roll initiative. So yes, go for it. That is a hit. That is 16 damage.
I really wanted it dead.
So we do have a mod right now that does calculate the resistances and immunities still. So that is still in effect at least, while we're waiting for MIDI to be updated. Okay, so yeah, that one's looking quite bloodied. When you do that kind of damage to, I believe it potentially drops the item.
Take a second level in Warlock.
Okay, so it does. It starts to run, and actually, as it takes a step away from you, you hit it. It drops your sensor, and that's currently where it's on the ground currently as their turn ends. It stays where it's going to move 5 feet this way, so it can grab and try to run away again. But that's all it's got. Cruund, you're up. You're no longer blinded as your ears come up, unless you choose otherwise.
It says I can, as a bonus action,
Oh,
I can
yeah,
put
so,
it down
yeah.
or bring it back up.
I was considering one way where it would always just come back at the end of your turn unless you continued it, or at the start of your turn, but
Yeah,
I didn't go that way.
Thing is, I don't really have anything that I need to do as a bonus action right now. And there's one in my range right there.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
A blast!
I like how the image is broken on the viewer stream, but on mine it's perfectly fine. So a 14 as you attack Dose.
That's Dose? Oh, never mind. Then I will use my bonus action to undo my ears, and I'll attack not Dose. I saw a thing within range and was like, an enemy. So I'm assuming, was it this one up here that
It's the one to your left, right next to the left of Dose. Is the one that grabbed from you.
Okay, well I don't care about that one. I didn't get shit.
Yeah. So the other one that is running away is the one that stole from
All right,
Dose.
cool.
Yes.
I will see the one with the herb. Do you want me to reroll or just use the 14 for it?
Reroll.
Okay. Worse.
It is worse, and it is a miss.
All right.
It was just meant to happen because that 14 also missed Dose.
The best.
That's my turn.
Okay. Dose, you are currently blinded, even though you can see. There is one to your side, and the one that stole from you is to the north. What do you do?
Oh, that's what, I was just waiting to speak on that turn. I wanted to do an ability when that little cat stopped right there next to me.
Okay.
It was this. I wanted to get away from him and just like move there.
Okay, that's fine. That would have been on your previous. Now it's your turn.
And then I'm just gonna go here because I can't do much.
Okay.
And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Yeah.
My turn. And my turn. Do I repeat the save or am I just blinded?
You repeat the save, yes.
Attributes, Constitution, saving throw.
That is a fail. Okay. Gundrick, you're up.
Thieves, get a whacking.
Okay. Lethal or non-lethal?
Always lethal.
Okay. So as you throw the wyvern boomerang, you just as this is when the monk's like turning around, like get ready to reach down for the sensor again, and then looks up and just bashes it in the face, and it just falls and tumbles. You hear the loud cry of a meow as it is unmoving.
I shouted to the rest. If you all don't want to end up like that one, I will put your stuff down as I immediately ricochet off to hit another one.
Okay.
That stole one of our stuff.
That would be the one from Cobra, so one to your left. Which
Okay, well, you do say for it, I guess.
Yep. It fails.
Damage.
Okay, as it takes 8 points of damage.
As I hop off the rock and appear
I
right.
completely forgot. I'm sorry. Well, I have to add something else to the initiative. Cruund, roll me a d12. And Dose, roll me a d12.
Well,
Five
that doesn't do it.
and 2. Okay. There's a Vespoid.
No.
Here's a Vespoid. Here we go.
I hop down right in front of the other cat that's fleeing and is like, "Return what was stolen," and just return.
Well. All right, Melling's turn. So on their turn, seeing what just happened, you're next to the one, so it's going to strike at you. Gundrick. With its cat's paw mace. I get how many? I get 2 attacks. An 8.
I literally look behind me.
You're watching
Just
as it's
disappointed
spinning
look.
in a circle from like the force it tried to hit you with. Just kind of sits dizzily. It swings one more time, spins and just falls over.
Which is crushing a cat with free action.
The other two, the one's blind, so it's kind of just hands out, you know, reaching out in a direction. Let's see which direction it chooses to go. 12. Okay, so it goes north. And goes back 5. So that one's just kind of stumbling forward, like reaching out in the direction it thinks something might be. That's the end of that one's turn. The last one sees what's happening. He's like, meow, 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 meow. What you hear, Doe says, "We gotta get out of here! Run!" As it starts to run away. And then dashes. And that's the end of its turn.
You can't understand Gundrick. What Gundrick yells at it is like, "It's not far enough away."
Puffus is going to knows the general direction of where he's gonna go. So let's see. We have a cone-like area, so I'm gonna roll like a d4. He goes kind of off to the side where he saw you add dose before, so he starts wandering this direction and does not, you know, find anything when he swings. That's his turn. It is now. I hate that. There. The wild one's turn. So Gundrick's there, and he can't help himself.
I'm literally staring at him. Don't.
He tries to steal from you. He leaps at you, clawing all over you, climbing in every direction as you succeed. Just as it's about to rip out something from your bags.
I like to think I just grabbed his paws, like, well, I'm gonna smack you with the boomerang now.
And now it runs.
I smack you with a boomerang now.
Mm-hmm. A 13. That's a hit. Takes 15 points of damage. Looking quite bloodied.
That's why I got so far away. I clobbered it that direction.
Yeah, and just spinning the whole way. Okay. The other one is going to... Can't help it. He's gonna run here, try to steal from the blind dude. Poffus fails again. Alright, we're gonna roll a d8 this time. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stole his hammer. So hammer and
Did he
torch.
even carry his hammer?
I would presume he's got it on his inventory.
I'm wondering, could the cat carry his hammer?
Yes, the hammer's only 3 pounds.
Oh, I thought like his actual like.
No. It's like a hammer, not a weapon hammer. Otherwise, you would be.
Okay.
I don't think they could carry it. They only carry up to like 10 pounds or something like that. All right, end of its turn, and it would be like dragging it at that point. Oh, actually, it's gonna run away a little bit. So it only went how far? 15. That's where that one gets to. All right, end of its turn. Cruund, you're up.
All right. Oh, the one that had the herb is still in the same spot.
Oh, I didn't move that one, did I? You're right. I lied. 1 second.
Oh!
There you go. Much better.
Oh yeah, he's still within range, alright.
I presumed he would be.
Eldritch Blast has funny range. What the fuck?
Oh yes, recovery save for him. A 12 is a miss.
God.
As I am going to make the see if Cobra remains blinded or not. If I could do that. He is still blind.
I just want you to know, I have rolled below a 10 on the last 3 rolls.
I'm doing pretty bad myself too. The reason I'm doing well in this current encounter is because of it's all saving throws.
so upset.
against you guys, or making you guys make the rolls.
I'll move like here.
Okay.
And that did.
Okay, dose.
I can't see. And my turn and make that
I
save.
don't know why I'm trying to keep clicking on dose and it's not letting me like view your token on. It's really weird. My view is not letting me click on anybody. So
I doubt that's a pass.
that is a fail. It's an 11. That's what you have to reach. Okay, it's now the Vespoid's turn. So since let's see, there's 2 there. So I'm gonna roll a d2. Let's see if we get the Amellwinds or we get Gundrick. Gundrick, you are the 2. We're gonna do even odd actually. I'm gonna do a d4. Gundrick is even. Odd is the Amellwinds. Yeah. As it flies down. Stab.
Waiting for the stab. Oh,
13.
does not even hurt.
So it tries to impale and then it flies away 10 feet into the air. Oh, come on. There we go. It didn't go up to 10 feet. Weird. I must have dumped it in there. Okay. So that one's 10 feet in the air. That's the end of its turn. It is now the other Vespoid's turn. The only person in range is Dose. It's flying behind you, Dose.
Rude.
Oh, wrong person. There we go. Normal roll because you can see it. Because yours is blind sense, not tremor sense, correct?
Right.
So normal. That is a miss, I presume.
Yes, sir.
All right, and then it flies away 10 feet. Can't hold control. Interesting. Oh, I went negative.
Huh.
I did the wrong way, so it put me below the map.
It
There we go.
decided that life wasn't worth living. Ran face first to the ground.
Okay, end of its turn. It is now Gundrick's turn.
Looks at Cat. Looks at Vespoid.
It's buzzing around tauntingly.
Wishes I had the Tavern Brawler feat to throw it at it. This is the one that had the herb.
The one that has the herb is the one way up there with the Eldritch Blast that he tried to shoot. It's near the farthest away with the blue dot on it.
Okay, well. Well, I'm gonna take care of Vespoid so I don't need these things being around.
A 10 is a miss.
I have to roll a 3.
And you did not. So yeah, it buzzes aside and the white boomerang flies off into the distance and returns to you at the end of your turn. All right, my turn. And you hear, yeah, as the one next to Gundrick is meowing, and Dose, you're hearing, run! I'll take him! I'll distract! As he makes 2 attacks against Gundrick. $22.
It hit.
Yeah. As you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And then the next attack. 14.
Nope.
All right, so it misses on the first one. So it connects, you hear a little clang, a slight indentation in your armor. And it's like, and it swings again, you just catch it. And, oh, fuck. End of its turn. The other one is blind still. This one runs a little bit farther away, 10 feet, and then burrows underground and disappears. Why is it? I mean, 0. Okay. This one is blind and will go in a random direction. Just feeling around. 6. So he's like, maybe it's the other way. And walks back 25 feet this way, right back to where he was. And apparently I still have it set to like negative or something like that on like thing. It hasn't like adjusted. And the final one made attacks against you. So that's the end of that one. It is now Cobra's turn, who will walk in a random direction as well. And he just goes, I cannot see. Where are you?
This is why you need islands.
And he starts going in your direction. All right, how many feet am I? So let's see, how many squares? We're gonna roll a d6. Goes 1 square.
As he goes into the ground as well.
Yeah, that's annoying. I'll do this and then put myself up higher. Let's do that so it stays higher. But he was here. Okay. So he starts walking in that direction. And he goes, oh, there you are. Okay. End of his turn as he swings wildly. The wild Mellinks, there is still a couple alive. So the one runs 10 feet. And let's see, how far is the furthest person away? 70.
First person would be Dose.
That would be 65 feet. Okay, so you're all far enough, and as it gets to here, it burrows underground and disappears. That one is gone with an herb. So make sure you officially minus that off of your thing.
Yeah, I already did as soon as you took it.
This one runs and dashes. This one, seeing the opportunity. Oh, I should actually repeat a blind save for the Mellinks real fast. The one that's still blinded. It is no longer blinded.
Cobra.
Yes, I'll do him for him too. He is also now blinded. So I do have it in the top right corner now, next to like the chat box or whatever. Like it'll show your status things. You can right click on it and you can like delete them and stuff from there. So Cobra's no longer blinded either, and he goes, "Oh, I see you now." Lost where I was at. So that ran away. This one sees that Cobra can see, and it will also run. It's all his hammer anyways, actually, so that's true. Those are both there with a hammer and a torch. End their turn. As Cruund, you're up. The one that ran first looks very bloodied.
I'm just gonna... They're running away.
They stole stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, they're up here?
Yes. The northern one is the one that looks the most bloodied.
Is that the one that stole the herb?
No, that one got away.
I don't care.
Okay.
Well, like, what is it?
A hammer and a torch. He has a torch. The one that is almost bloodied and almost dead has a torch.
Well, no, a thing that's like 2 silver and a hammer for a guy who's abandoning us. I'm Eldritch blasting this.
Okay.
The Vespoid.
The best boy.
Oh no! Hits.
You hit. 1. 8. All right, let's go and see how fat this Vespoid is.
It probably won't kill it, but it makes me feel.
Oh no, it'll kill it.
Oh.
I was determine if it exploded or not.
Does it explode?
It does not explode.
I'm the best.
So it dies, but it does not disintegrate.
Cool. Yeah, the reason that I need to take a 2nd level in Warlock is so I can start adding my.
Wait, he says that's not the damage. That's another hit. You didn't roll damage. You rolled another attack roll.
I rolled damage. I clicked the damage button. I don't know why.
Why does your Eldritch Blast do 1d20, huh?
I don't know. Let me
It's
click
really
the-
good. It's like super Eldritch.
There. All right, 7.
Was
Yeah. Don't know why it rolled another d20.
That's
but...
funny. Okay, so either way, it still takes the damage. It's still more than enough to wipe it out. So that one does fall. It was just so in line with the numbers.
An incredibly low number.
Yes, it was. All right,
Oh.
Dose. What you
That
doing?
Vespoid's dead, right?
Yes.
Has a little skull on it.
Did I put? Yeah, I did.
Oh, that looks so trippy.
What does?
So I can see the Vespoid outline in the black and white. But
Is your
yeah,
blind set? Your
Well, yeah, but I can like see the picture inside of it. All I can do is post it in the Discord.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I saw that
That's weird.
earlier too.
That's cool. I
But,
wish I could show
all
the
I can
stream,
do
but
is-
sorry, stream. It's not letting me like select him and like just see his view only.
Just end
it
turn
L?
and end the
No.
Constitution. Make another save.
Yeah, still blinded, man. It is going rough.
Like I looked at the center of that flash bomb.
Yeah. So like. Okay, Vespoid's turn. So that one Vespoid's up. You threw something at it, Gundrick. It's vengeful.
I flip it off.
I guess for the sake of it, I'll take the dodge action since I have an action.
Oh, it doesn't. I'm so used to holding control to make the line appear that it keeps bugging everything else out. So it flies down 10 feet. Or, flies towards you 10 feet and down 5 feet. It's going to attempt to sting Gundrick. Nailed it.
Nope.
And then it buzzes around you in a circle a bit here, tauntingly. No. Okay, so I have to hold control to then let go. To then put myself higher in the air. It goes like right here and then here. Yeah, so it slowly flies up and around you, just tauntingly. Okay. End of its turn. Gundrick, you're up. There's the one Mellink's like fighting and slash at you. There's the Vespoid trying to sting you through your armor. What do you do?
I'm gonna knock this Phalanx out. Go to sleep as I swing my weapon boomerang at it.
The 20 hits. For 13 points of damage. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I'm knocking this one. Knock this one out.
This one is a bit hardier, it seems. A bit bigger.
It's already been hit once. How much harder is it?
This one hasn't been hit.
I hit it earlier. Well, this targeting has not been targeting things I've been targeting.
I have to manually do the damage, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't that one. You hit the other one with the dead one.
I killed this one,
and
the other one ran away, and I stopped hitting that one. Then I started hitting this one.
I don't think you've hit this one. I'm gonna go with I don't think you hit this one.
Okay, well then continue.
Because I can't find it with scrolling. So, but this one it definitely is a bit hardier in general. It's a different, it looks like a more mature Mellink's. Did you want to ricochet? I guess it was a melee
attack.
Gotcha. All right, Mellink's is up. The one sees what's going on and runs. It's gonna dash. This one continues the fight. It may actually hit Gundrick at some point. Actually, it did last time, didn't it? Oh yeah, 21 Gundrick. For 9 max damage. And then one more attack. Missing. So it's just fighting. And Ghost, you hear him say, "Give up and I'll let you live." But Gundrick, you hear this meow, 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 meow.
I pull up my spade and do dream tools.
Well,
I don't think this cat knows what he's saying.
all right. Cobra is up. He comes charging forward, pulling out. What does he have?
I would call. I was like, catch this one alive.
Okay, he'll
There's
bonk.
someone here can attack me.
Let's here. Go back here. So I'll go 20 feet. I do. I'm not going 20 feet into the air though. So it charges forward, and then he is going to bonk with a hammer charge, non-lethal. All right. Missing, barely. That is going to be the end of Apophis' turn. All right. It is the Wild Mellink's turn. There's only the 2 left. They both burrow underground. If they move, they're actually, they're both far enough away. They both burrow and disappear. Okay. That's the end of the turn. Cruund, you're up.
I call it the Cruund. We're catch this one so we can find a nest and get all our stuff, steal up their herbs. See how they like it.
It sounds good. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the other Vespoid.
Okay.
Nope.
No, you're not. All right, as it blasts and misses and just flies right past Gundrick's ear.
I turn around. What was that for?
Nope.
Dose, you're up.
Yep. The good old copium.
The save is at the end of my turn, right?
Correct.
I'm just gonna dodge action then.
Okay.
There you go.
Yep, that is success. You are no longer blinded.
Wrong button. Listen,
That's why he comes in for his third attempt.
I can see.
It
All right,
does
it's my
come
turn.
in. Yeah, come on, best boy, you got this. Sting. Yeah, finally.
All right, well, you hit me.
For 8 points of damage, 1 piercing, the rest is poison.
Okay. Resist poison part. So I take what? 3 damage?
You have poison resistance, then yes, you would take 3 damage. If no, just minus the damage, it should auto do it for you. That should still auto be calculated.
It just tells me apply damage, apply half damage.
Click apply
and
damage,
save.
and apply damage, and it should automatically give you the resistance.
Okay.
Resistance.
Click waiting for it to click so I can see it happen.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
Then I make a con save, but I get an advantage because it didn't have my Dorgar stuff
This
here.
is
But Dorgar
not a
get...
poison, so this is just
No,
straight
but
paralysis.
Dorgar's get advantage. He gets paralysis.
Oh, okay. Success. So you
Just
are not
stare at the
paralyzed.
Why the bugs always have to be so big around here?
All right, Gundrick, you're up. This one, the Vespoid stays in range this time. Guess it'll be 5 feet up.
Just go to sleep, you stupid cat.
And it goes to block. It does not block. 16, okay, click that button. It is quite bloodied, but not asleep.
I need my extra attack sooner.
Okay, its turn. It looks around, see what's happening, and disengages and starts to run. End of its turn. Cobra's up. Cobra chases it down. For a non-lethal hammer charge. $16 hits. 13 points of non-lethal, and that is not applying damage for some reason. There we go. That is enough to knock it out as it falls unconscious. Where's unconscious at? Snooze? That's sleeping. That counts. Alright, as it falls asleep unwillingly. Combat comes to a close.
There's a Vespoid right here.
There's still a Vespoid there. Alright, Cruund, you're up.
You know, it decides to join our party apparently now.
It does.
Blasting the Vespoid. Anyways, I started blasting.
So you roll a natural 20.
Yeah.
Vespoid right next to my head. He gets shot.
It's coming in just.
Was that double?
No, you
okay.
didn't roll the crit.
I just clicked damage. It didn't tell me crit damage. It just said
Weird.
damage.
Well, if you want to add that extra because you can, and you actually need to, we have to see if it explodes or not.
It's gonna explode.
I mean,
Alright.
all right, so
13.
12, 13. So there's a chance it might not explode if I roll really well on its HP.
Wait, no,
It
12. You're right.
It
You're right.
explodes.
Your math was right. My math was wrong.
So I turn slightly to look at the Vespoid, like, oh, now I'm gonna get rid of you. Then it explodes right in my face.
It's like the size of a normal like mosquito, and it just evaporates.
I get covered in like that little bit of gore that it had. Like, I just stare at you, Cruund, like, why? Why you do this?
that was not on purpose, but I hate Vespoids.
I agree. As I get a bag and I'm gonna give I'm gonna tie this cat up a lot.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a survival check, sleight of hand. Those are the two for tying stuff up. Also, Mike said that there is always two buttons. The one on the left is critical, the one on the right is normal damage. That way we know. All
I
right.
mean, all I saw was damn.
13.
13. Okay. As far as you know, you tie them up nice and tight. I'm assuming you have a rope on you. If not, Apophis does.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go over to the only person I know who speaks cat because he did it earlier. Hey, Dose.
Yes.
Why don't we go to their house and go raid their pantry? They keep doing it to ours.
They're just afraid.
They can be very afraid after I burn their house down.
That's why they're afraid. Look how they're treated.
They keep stealing stuff. Quit being thieves, and we can get treated like thieves.
They don't act like thieves. It's because hunters like you tend to attack them on sight. It's a
'Cause-
forgive and forget history. One of you has to stop,
Are they gonna stop first?
and this is why it doesn't stop.
I mean,
I don't see the problem here.
he still do things for me, and I don't really care.
Looks at Paladin. Takes a look past an oath real quickly.
I can always
They do,
I can replace them.
they don't steal
for
anything we can't simply get back.
This is true.
We live in a very harsh, potiated stranded area. I'd rather not have my only healing supplies being stolen.
I once had a friend who had his an irreplaceable picture of his grandma stolen by Mellings.
Why was he carrying that around?
He was moving.
I mean, okay, that makes sense.
Why would they steal it?
I don't
Maybe
know.
she's pretty or something.
Malicious intent.
Wants the frame.
Maybe they know it was the one thing he could never replace.
Mm.
Maybe it was just luck of the draw. I don't know. I don't pretend that I know felines. I barely understand people. And I'm a diplomat.
I finished reading my tenants and realized that none of my tenants allow me to go burn out a village out of spite.
None of your tenants allow you to commit genocide? Crazy.
What kind of tenants are those?
Ones I wish were a common thing.
Oh man.
Because it's not unless I can get my religion to be full on board with me causing a genocide of all the Maelings that ever stole from me. I can't get it done.
Paladin Oath of the Werfmacht. In this house, we follow the tenets of the Blitzkrieg and we like it.
I'm gonna gather up the other day Maelings and just have them as like warning to all the other Maelings, steal die, because I don't like them, and I just carry that around. If anyone has anything to say, go ahead and say it now.
You have problems.
Yeah.
I have a problem with thieves, all right,
Aren't you technically a murderer?
and
Hey, he didn't say he had a problem with murderers. He said he has a problem with thieves.
Isn't that like a priority thing?
I mean,
Look,
I didn't say it wasn't fucked up. I just, semantics.
That's a pretty big semantic.
I have a problem. I have a problem with people, and I'm still here. So
Yeah, but that's more acceptable.
yeah,
either way, we still have a rock to go deal with, and I dust myself off, and I'm the only one being getting hurt around here, so I guess I should go find more herbs to heal up.
but if we do that, maybe it'll attract more mailings. Maybe they can smell the herbs on you.
I look at you. I grab the dead man, just twist his neck, and it's like, that's how much I care right now. Let's go.
Cruund throws up a little bit.
Gundrick is done with all cats.
I mean, really, it just kind of shows your own skill as a hunter. If a
I mean,
melee
like I get
rob
being
you.
upset that they stole from me, but like mutilating a corpse—that's just
It is pretty fucked up.
that's.
I'm tenderizing the food.
Who the
That's
We're
No,
not
no.
eating the melons.
No.
I like how everyone's so against this stuff. Just like we hunted it, we might as well eat it.
Do not hunt that.
That wasn't a hunt.
No.
That was you murdered.
What's the difference between that? This conversation goes on to the next area.
I knocked out because you said you wanted to go to their place and get your stuff back, not to murder and burn down their homes.
Yeah, get my stuff back. Apparently that's ethical. Looks at my tenants.
No, getting stuff back is fine. Murdering and burning down homes, not so fine.
Oathbreaker tenants.
It's not very heroic. There's no glory in that.
As I wanted to start saying something, immediately just stop. It's like, I think the Verdia Village of Thieves is quite glorious, and just keep going anyways.
Poffus is starting to think he doesn't want to be in this group anymore. How convenient.
Anyway.
Cruund has been thinking that since day one.
Yeah, but Cruund doesn't have a choice.
Correct.
Okay, I should probably hide this one. That one just.
So because we were not going to the village, I'll just leave this guy stuck in a bag. Get himself out.
Okay.
You messed up.
At least
Cobra
he's not
just-
dead.
Let's see here. Let me do a nice little check here
Oh,
real
did
fast.
we carve the Vespoid, by the way?
You have not carved the Vespoid yet, no.
Alright, well. I'm not good at it, so.
Nice.
I can carve it.
Yeah, I was pointing out, like, hey, while they're committing war crimes, there's a Vespoid here.
Do not include me in this. Just him.
Why are you holding the bag open?
I don't know
Not
what
a
you're
war
talking
crime.
about.
Hasn't started yet. Can't judge me for things that haven't happened yet.
Gundrick
theoretical.
shoving the cat in the bag, and Apophis is just standing there with the bag.
I
open.
have my reasons. What we don't see is that Apophis dropped a pitten in there so that the cat can like cut the ropes and the sack. That's what that was what that roll was for. Was the sleight of hand to drop something in. I rolled a 20. So
I couldn't see it if I wanted to anyway. That was negative.
that's what that check was for. All right, so that was the
Not
carve check.
Cruund thinking Apophis is one of those sick freaks that puts cats in bags and throws them off bridges.
You know, he's trying to help him out. I'm like, do I have a dagger? No, I have a pitten. That'll work. He can cut with that.
Yeah, Cruand's just like, I'm watching you.
All the while, Gundrick's like, how do people not treat thieves so like harshly? That's better. I understand. Like, this is against my culture.
All right. So Vespoid, that is a success with an 18. So I'll go ahead and roll me a d20, somebody, and then we'll determine what you get.
Not me.
Oh,
I can't
I'll
roll
do
high.
it since I killed it.
Fair?
Monster fluid.
You need an 18 or higher for monster fluid. 9.
Nope.
You get the same thing as if you rolled a 1. A Vespoid shell.
Word shell.
Anything below a 10 feels like a 1.
We
Well, it's more
actually
honey.
don't have that. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's more
No, never
healing.
mind. That feels great.
During our next short rest, we'll shove that into a trinket.
We got there.
Yeah, 1 to 9 or 1 to 10 is the shell, then like 11 to 17 is the other one, then it's 18 to 20. There's only 3 items on it. So it's a very wide spread. All right. So you get your nice honey hunter potential material to put in once you guys take another rest. As this combat comes to a close. As you are now finally deciding on where to go, after things have come down, after gathering the items in the area, since you've already done that.
One way to go.
Yeah, there's not much else left. I will also note, because I was just thinking about this because we were talking with Mike about it in yesterday a little bit, but they found some new potential mechanics to use during hunts and stuff like that. And one of the ones they brought up, I can't remember, honestly, I don't remember what the homebrew book is, but it's called Blood in the Water. And it involves kind of like carving stuff, but it's like for every 20 minutes you spend carving, over the course of time or whatever, it's from Broken Weave, is what it's from. For anybody who's looking for this, I haven't seen it myself, but they seem to be enjoying like a lot of the rules coming out. So check it out. But basically, it has a chance to have another monster come in. Like it'll attract other creatures. So we may add, instead of like a false monster and like the normal monster, we might also add in like a wandering monster for like as you guys carve things up. So it'll be a choice. Do we keep carving to like gain signs against this other creature too as well? So
Oh yeah, that goes in line with that thing I wanted of the ability to like lure monsters in.
yes. Which actually I think that is something I have as
One of the horns.
the artisan I think can do. At least in Pathfinder, but yeah, it's kind of so. Technically, there'd be 4 ways, because artisan technically can put down like lures to attract another creature too to get signs for that creature as well. Forgot about that one. So, and that's something I know I put in the Pathfinder one. I haven't officially put in this one too. I need to add more things for people to be able to do things. So, I guess there's only one direction to go unless you want to go. Unless you want to backtrack. Dose.
I'd rather
The
keep
only way
moving
is forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then go ahead and make me that Trailblazer check. Make sure it's a blind roll, and let's see how the next section of your adventure goes.
Yeah. If I click it up here, does it prompt me? Oh, it does.
Okay. Where am I have the dice there? Nice. Okay. So as your journey continues, you make your way deeper into the swamps. As you do, the horrible, holy. Yeah, that'd be kind of an interesting one. Never used. So, as you begin making your way to the next area, I need Cruund, your scout, to make his perception and stealth checks.
Can we just say I succeed on him?
You succeed on them, but let's see what actually happens.
Oh, damn it. Yes. Alright, stealth, blind GM, normal, survival, blind
It's weird.
GM, normal.
I think everything on Nathan's one's just pissed off because like even his token in the chat is blank on my like viewer one.
Yeah, I can.
It's weird.
Oh wow.
But on my main like one over here, like my screen, it's perfectly fine.
Huh.
Super strange.
Maybe it's
so
maybe it's with the update that's making it to where your viewer one doesn't have like the permissions that the GM one has.
It's definitely a possibility. There's something weird going on with that. So I will definitely say you succeeded on both of them as you begin making your way into the next area.
I don't believe you. I don't know why, but I don't believe you.
Do I actually have you? I need to adjust your camera.
Mine?
Yeah, because I have this like right now. You ever see like the old like comics where it's like this the person with their nose like over like a little bar? That's they have their hands like this. That's kind of like you're right now. Like the Discord has like your name and then like right.
I can sit up. I
was just gonna push it up a little bit for you.
Yeah.
That way you're not the guy from that old ass comic. There we go.
I can like lower the camera a little bit too.
Right.
I'm like more in frame.
No, I want more roof.
Oh, you want more roof? Hold on. There we go.
Perfect.
Are we good?
Just yeah, we can see your hairline. We're there.
Just the hairline. The messy hair that is quite literally from rolling out of bed and coming down.
Yes. Just like a diplomat would do.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So Cruund. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't actually. Oh, right. I forgot when it's hidden like that, it doesn't actually show your character name, which is also super annoying. And those are hidden by MIDI normally. So, Cruund, as you make your way to the next area, it eventually falls away after 20 or so minutes from this yellow like fields of grass into the more standard swampy terrain that you're used to. The area itself has large patches of green solid ground, but you can see like little streams and trails throughout the area of swamp water just kind of moving with a small like flowing current. As you enter the area, kind of looking around, there's nothing really of note. Your insects are buzzing. There's a couple critters, maybe a couple revoltures like fly away from one of the trees as you enter into the area. But nothing really to be of concern.
Okay.
What should you experience for that fight too? Now I think about it.
That'd be helpful.
You can keep telling me what you're doing while I figure out what you guys' experience was.
I'm just gonna kind
I had 6 zeros to it because there's 2 vest voids.
of moving around a little bit. Do I see any interesting looking rock formations in here?
As you're looking around with the check that you made, not really. There's nothing that stands out, like out of the ordinary, or there's just really like there is a, to your left is a large rock wall. That goes up probably about 20 or 30 feet before it kind of just curves up and around. To the south, there is obviously a little like kind of caved area, but there's nothing that's in the ground. There's just large mountainsides that you see.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna climb like 20 feet up the rock wall and just kind of hang here for the group.
Okay. You each get 225 experience.
How do we add that? Because it looks like it's static.
I need to click the edit on the sheet or something like that, which is somewhere. I don't know where the actual edit is at on this thing. Mike, how do we edit experience?
He says in the audience.
There's an edit. That's inspiration. Top
Top
left.
left. Oh,
Oh
I
yeah,
see.
there's the edit right there. There you go.
We got how much?
225. Yep.
3944.
A little wrench.
We got 220, you said?
225.
225. We're at 3944.
Cool.
Fix mine later.
You say that, and then you'll forget, and then you'll be behind the group.
I'm trying to also fix my race at the same time here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's not good.
So I do need to make the races so that way I can just provide that. Maybe I'll try to do that this week. I don't know. We'll figure it out. John Blake. Right. Okay. So the rest of the group, after about a minute, Cruund, arrive in the area, and there's a little bit of conversation going on. I think Gundrick and Apophis just going, just murder does not constitute glory. It just makes you infamous, not famous.
Yeah, but infamous has the word fame. Oh, wait, that's them.
Yeah, shut
the
up.
back
You are
of our
too far
head,
away
we-
on the wall.
You're using the setting still to be a part of the conversation still.
Yeah.
No, I don't have sending it, but I have message, so it's just like I'm just messaging Gundrick like that was pretty fucked up.
I'm just sitting here like, what's wrong with people? You always you eat what you kill. You kill what you eat.
The rest of the message is me just munching on a banana.
You got turned off.
It's just the wet, like sloppy gnashing of me open mouth eating a banana.
These are easier in the Underdark.
You don't eat everything you kill. You only eat the things that make sense to eat. They speak language, which means they are sentient. You should not eat sentient things.
I look at him. All right, but Kieran butter.
Kiirans don't speak, as far as I know. And also,
Pretty sure that's just the name. They just name it Kieran butter.
Yeah.
It's not actually Kieran milk and then churned into
it's
butter.
like charged lemonade, same thing.
I fully believe there's some brave soul out there who goes out of his way to milk one Kieran. I refuse to change my opinion on that.
Sorry, I'm laughing about the charged lemonade.
Talking refreshing.
Damn, Amel really just taking a stab at Panera Bread right there.
All this
Not expecting that.
all this talk about Gundrick's diet of don't eat sentient things. It's like, but sentient things make the best flavors.
You are disgusting. I will never cook or eat anything you ever cook again.
Can't say that.
Disgusting. I'm literally appalled.
I've probably seen the Cobra guy eat a whole egg.
Egg is fine. As long as it's not like Wyverian egg.
Yeah, but
I turned up
you didn't
Wyverians
crack
my
it,
eggs.
you didn't eat it, or you didn't cook it, or you just like full unhinged jaw and swallowed it. What?
Unhinged jaw and swallowed. How else do you eat egg?
Yeah.
I heard the joke. Don't you dare start this. There's no way you swallow that.
Yeah, don't you agree with him?
Sometimes you just gotta be quick, you know.
Gotta be
Unless
sneaky.
you could, unless you
Oh.
would hit your jaws too. Is this the Wyverian thing?
Oh my god.
I mean, I've seen it done. I don't do it.
Who does it besides his people?
Yeah.
There is more than one of me.
I'm aware of that. At this
Wait,
point, I'm
what?
regretting it.
There's multiple apophyses? Holy shit.
Yes.
If one of you dies, the two more pop up.
Just like Hydra.
That explains the survival rate.
Like
Uh,
osmosis.
This
Osmosis.
entire conversation is like draining Gundrick emotionally as we're getting closer to Cruund.
Yeah, and this is a whole minute conversation, obviously. No. So you go eventually all come back in, like walk into the area. Cruund's on the wall. He's not very hidden very well. He's literally just obviously right there on the wall as you guys enter in. Like, oh.
Eating my second banana.
All right, Cruund, look, you gotta be on my side. Eating a whole egg at once is weird, right?
I'm like, I mean, you finish your food, right?
You unhinge your jaw and stick a whole egg in.
Oh, that's what you meant. I mean, I don't, but you know, people do.
Yeah, like to me. I don't feel that's a problem.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like there's probably better ways to eat an egg to have it actually like taste good and you know, get a little bit more nutrition in there potentially. But you know, he's gonna do what he's gonna do.
Having migraine, my character's intelligence of 7 is getting lower.
So I need
got-
someone to roll me a d20.
I got it.
Good.
Okay. Roll me it again. Better. Even better. This is the best one.
Knife storm.
Suddenly, Gormagala is like, oh, okay, this is how the day's going.
Let's see. I gotta find the thingy for this. This thing here, this thing here, this thing here.
Actually, doing this, we probably run to a Tigrex first and
this
we
thing
get cursed.
here. No, that. There. Make this a bit more here. There we go. Is it showing up on this screen? Why can't I move? Fuck the screen. Can't move my like Oh no, is the ping not working? Oh, I might have lied this out with this. I'm turning that off. It's too much. It's too much.
Oh, good. Oh, jeez. Oh,
It's too much, guys. We went
Like,
too hard.
Yeah. I mean, that
It-
looks
it-
really cool.
Let's see. Do I slow it
I
down?
really
Does that
can't
fix
see
it?
anything going on.
Slow
With
it
the
down.
rain?
Oof.
That looked pretty cool.
There's just random pings going on right now. It's too intense. Too intense.
I'm still lagging.
So am I.
I
Oh,
didn't
there it
even
is.
see the
There
rain
it goes.
turn
All
on.
right.
Slowing it down.
Oh.
I didn't even see the rain turn on.
Ooh, that was a rough one. All right, let's turn it
It
off right now.
was very ambient, but
It was. I mean, to be fair, I haven't had it be that laggy. The last time I used it was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, but man,
Try it
whew.
one more time here real fast and see what happens.
Okay. I was gonna say maybe I wouldn't, but
Well,
I didn't have a problem.
I turned things up and whatnot is what I did. So I was curious if it was still going to do it or not. So there's a little bit of rain going on right now. I can move around.
Yeah, it's looking like it's working normal
Is
for
it-
me.
Is it like just your side then? Because I see
We've
nothing
got-
changing.
Yeah, we've got the. No, looking
You,
like.
you can't see it in the fields, but if you go to like a dark spot on the map,
Yeah, look over here.
Yeah, nothing on my screen is depicting anything.
It's raining.
yeah.
Man, he's really showing that 7 intelligence on his character.
What is rain?
Yeah.
Oh god, water's falling from the sky. Oh god.
Yeah, it's not showing up on the stream for some reason right now, yeah, so I get it. If someone's bugged out. But whatever, it's fine. We get to enjoy it. He does not. That's how it works. Or just try refreshing.
Cool.
I will
think-
never know the pleasure of rain.
I think people who kill mailings can't see it.
It makes sense to me.
I mean, like, I'm not saying we shouldn't kill the mailings. I'm just saying we maybe shouldn't like genocide and massacre them.
Right. Get this going
Look,
here.
I don't understand how you guys just don't kill all your thieves.
There we go.
Like, again, I get killing someone who's trying to steal from you. At the same time, they're a normal society that's just trying to get by. You can't just wipe them out.
Or eat them.
Looks at
Or
the dwarf.
that.
Looks at Dwarger culture. What do you mean?
Did I stutter?
Yeah.
All
You
Dwarger culture.
you understand
is
common?
slavery. I do.
Do you
I
understand
need-
the
do
words
I-
coming out of my mouth?
Do I need to speak Dwarven to you?
I don't think you can speak it well enough.
I say it again in perfect Dwarvish.
Oh,
Still not good enough. Also, now I can't get back on with reloading. I'm still on I'm an infinite loading screen. I'll have to watch the stream on Twitch.
I have no idea who speaks Draconic. That's all that Apophis has.
I do.
Oh, you didn't post that the Twitch in general.
I blame you guys.
They can't speak that language, though. Sorry.
I can, so I don't know what it actually is the problem with that. Because mine
can't see
translates for
anything.
everything on this screen.
I can't even see what it is. I'm still loading.
Still stuck.
Hey, yeah.
All right. Well, while
What
we're
I
wait-
said, Amel, was in Dwarvish, not in Draconic.
Oh no. So I
So
can't,
you responded.
well, because I can read everything because it's on the GM screen.
Yeah.
It's too funny.
I wish the Lydian language was little cat symbols.
just pause and shit.
Just paw print.
That'd be cool.
I also speak sign language, so
Nice. It'd be
I'm just
amazing
signing
if like.
obscenities at Gundrick.
So we'll see if Gundrick loads up. If not, I'll turn off the rain. We at least have the rain sound at the most. But while we're waiting for that, we'll get to this little next part here. So as you know, you're having this conversation and whatnot. You're walking. The rest of them are walking into the area. And who's my spotter in this case? Spotter would be Gundrick again. Who is an 11?
You'll have to roll for me.
You're an 11, correct? You don't have to. I don't have to roll. I just use your passive.
Yeah. That thing that I don't use.
Yes. You're kind of yeah. We'll do it. Do I want to do it to Gundrick? I want to do it too. I'm gonna roll D.
Oh, now I'm in.
All right, it's going to Apophis. So as you're all kind of looking around, having your discussion, like maybe looking for resources, seeing if there's any signs of the creature and whatnot, Apophis walks over here. He's like, I see something bubbling in the water. I wonder what it is. And she's kind of like slowly peering down towards the edge of it. A gigantic catfish-like creature comes leaping out of the water and goes to like bite him.
So what was it?
As he like looks up and holds it, and he like blocks it with his arm, and it's like now the fish is on his arm. He goes, "It's this thing," and so I'm gonna pull up.
Hey, that looks like dinner.
I think we can eat this. Let's go and pull these up.
And now I can see the rain.
How the fuck do I spell? There they are.
Well, that is some nice ambience.
There they are.
All right.
It's one of
I
these
gotta-
things.
Just gotta put on some rain noise.
I have sound for rain. It is going currently.
Oh, okay. It's just quiet for me. Yeah.
There's some rain. I'm gonna put a few of these out here. How many are there supposed to be? Okay.
Who got you?
Just pull out a bunch here. Just one. Ah, it fucking does. Delete. I hate that. When I pull one out, like if you keep pulling them out of the actual compendium, they like each and every single one of them ends up being a brand new character sheet in the actual like folders.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Okay. And as this rain's coming down, the water is rising slightly. Obviously not enough for these to be instantaneous. But yeah, right now he's got one on his arm. You guys see like one coming up from underground, like right here, Gundrick, or from underwater. There was the one over here. This is like leaping out of the water dose in your direction to like land back into the water behind you or to the south of you. You're way too high up, Cruund.
Yeah.
So nothing's near you that you can see. So we're gonna
Just
roll for
chilling.
initiative, as I've never actually had to use these things before. Huh?
What, like, since they're in the area, I would have started like climbing down a little bit, but
Okay.
I can still be like
10 feet up.
10 feet up. Yeah.
Works for me. Nice, guys.
Hell yeah.
So not threaten my fish. I decided to go at the same speed. I'm gonna die by them now.
How am I getting good initiative?
There we
roll?
go.
Someone has to in this group.
Apparently, shit.
I prefer going last.
All right.
I'd prefer to not be like first every time.
You're not. Cobra's first.
I'm
in these.
second this time. I'm nowhere.
Some amazing rolls. All I gotta say there. So the wind has picked up, just so you all know as well, because of that 20 that was rolled for the weather change. So it is strong winds. So range attacks in this right now will have disadvantage. For at least ammunition-based ones, to be more correct. So technically, Gundrick, this shouldn't affect you, because yours is not an ammunition-based ranged attack. And that's really
That's
probably the biggest thing is like range-based like attacks or ammunition-based ones, I believe, or projectiles. So, we'll do force this time. Okay, Apophis is up first. He throws the Gaju that's attached to his hand onto the ground as it's flopping around. Pulls out his hammer and slams down on it. As it did. I guess technically actually it would have gotten an attack on him, but whatever. Attack. There we go. Normal hammer. A 20 hits. For 12 points of damage, because I rolled amazing. As I deal 12 points of damage to Apophis. Heal him back up. What's this? Weird. I had some weird pop-up come up that was interesting.
Ads.
Huh. Oh, no, it was a pop-up for damage, like applied to who and whatnot. It was kind of cool. Because Apophis definitely is not at 3 HP right now.
I don't know.
There we go. Okay. So he's looking a bit better now. I feel like he's actually missing more than he should be, but it's fine. So it smashes down the Gaju. You can it squishes into it. You watch a bunch of water out of its mouth as it's on the ground flopping around at the moment. Cruund, you're up.
All right. Am I able to dangle from where I'm at with my tail currently, or is there not really like a good spot?
I feel like there's either like there's probably like a jagged rock or like a branch sticking out or something like that. Yeah, I feel like it's
cool.
could.
Then I will dangle from my tail, and that one's probably prone. I shoot that one.
Okay.
Uh,
That one is not prone. That one is in the water.
I'm gonna use mine bow.
Ooh. No, you should not be using your bow right now. It's really bad weather. Ammo-based projectiles have disadvantage at the moment because of the strong winds.
Okay, well then.
Otherwise, I would say yes, go for it.
Eldritch Blast.
Magic does not care about the effects of wind. A
Nope.
9 is not a hit, so yeah, it blasts into it. But at the same time, it's not that you miss; it's that it went underwater and it just hits against the water and ricochets off of it. Because you're never supposed to shoot at the water, and almost hits Gundrick.
Yeah, we'll climb down.
Okay.
And we'll just kind of be.
What's your passive perception?
Mine?
Yeah.
Not amazing. Passive perception. Word 13.
Okay. So you do happen to see some like bubbling and like kind of a wake a little bit forming, somewhere around right here or so. As you step down.
We'll be up here, and I will. So I always keep forgetting I have this. I'll use a bardic inspiration.
Ooh, on who?
On Apophis, and I'm like, yeah, you eat eggs kind of normal-ish.
Thank you, I do. But not the Wyverian eggs. I'm not inhumane, as he looks at Gundrick.
Are you implying I eat Wyverian eggs?
I'm implying that you eat little kitties.
How is that at all relevant to eating Wyverian eggs?
It's the same thing.
Exactly the same.
No time for this! Smash, smash, man.
There's no time for it brings it up to begin with.
He brought it up. Okay, it is now my turn. So the one reveals itself. And begins swimming up the small little canal. That's my swim speed. That's enough, yeah. I just make it to you, Cruund. Well, I have blend for it. Do you have all your hit points, Cruund?
No. Currently.
Alright. I get advantage on the attack.
Shit.
You never put the Ludroth's claw on.
What Lodroth Quill, huh?
You deal max damage to creatures with innate swimming speed.
Oh no, this is the perfect one.
Yeah, we didn't put it on.
Oh no.
I think Gundrick was thinking about putting it on, and I was like, wait, I have an innate swim speed now.
Cruund, a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, for 8 points of damage. It only gets one attack.
That's all my health.
Wait, no, it's not. Like, no way. All right.
That's a chunk, though.
So the
I
one,
hate being squishy.
yeah. So the after being arrows for so long,
Yeah.
half damage, tons of HP.
I mean, it's okay. In the Curse of Straw that I'm in, at like level 8, I had like 40 something HP because I just rolled like shit
Ugh,
and have like a low con, so it's just
average
like,
of 5.
yeah, it hurts. Getting hit by anything, especially because so much stuff hits like a truck in Curse of Strahd. I'm just like,
I've been feeling this entire time we've been playing. I just keep getting my health dwindled so quickly.
Slowly but surely. So the one leaps out of the water as it swims up, swimming towards you, Dose, since you're there. As it jumps over, it's gonna bite at you and splash into the water here.
Rude.
So, Dose, do you have all your HP?
Yes.
Okay, so not advantage.
Where's my AC? Others.
I clicked there. Why didn't it? There we go. 19 Dose.
Hit.
All right. Max damage for 10 points of piercing. The one's gonna swim over to Gundrick here.
Cover Apothos up?
What's that?
On my screen, that's where Apothos is.
Office is south.
All right, so not everything's changed on my screen yet.
Yeah, I'll change it for you.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
ignore that.
Ignored. 12, Gundrick.
No.
All right, it misses. As you do, Apophis sees some more swimming in his direction as one more appears. I don't know if you guys actually saw the lines or not when I was just doing that. So this one's going to bite at Apophis, who is missing HP. Crit. 12. Apophis takes 12 points of damage. That's no. He took no damage during the last one that He didn't take any damage during the last fight, right?
It did not. It was just me.
I don't think so.
It had to have been that I'm guessing maybe the damage that Mellings that you were saying.
Might have been to
I might have
Apophis.
accidentally did it to him, yeah, because there's no way he's down to what he's at. He was at 20 something out of 30.
Yeah, because I was the one who got hurt that last fight.
Should give him 10 more HP. That'll balance it out. All right. That is going to be the end of their turn. Gundrick, you're up.
Oh, everything keeps getting a melee range to me, sadly.
What do these things even have? That's an important question.
Swing.
Which one are you targeting? The one to your below you. A 15 is a hit. For 13 points of damage.
Yeah, that's it.
It's looking bloodied.
Melee.
All right, Dose.
Said that one was looking bloody. The one beneath him.
Yeah.
Right. That's weird.
What's up?
Oh,
7 does not hit. As you go to puncture it, it just slides along the side of its scales. Okay. Dose, anything else for your turn? Nope. Cobra.
No.
Apophis will attack the one on his left first, because it's there. Okay, please target. There we go. And that is not a crit. It is a crit because of how his works, because of his thing. So he crits. And he does this 14 points of damage to this creature, smashing into it, which is enough to take that one out. So he just smashes. You can just hear the bones break as the Gaju falls still.
Okay, roll.
But it was enough. Yeah, 1, 2, 2, 4. All right, that's Apophis' turn as he squares up against the other Gaju that's in front of him. Cruund, you're up. There's one in front of you. What do you do?
Nothing good.
Can you disengage and go up the wall?
True. You know, we'll do that. Disengage. 25 feet up the wall.
Okay.
Let's do that to signify up the wall.
Thanks, Mike.
And, yeah, all my friends are looking pretty decent for health. I will Bardic Inspiration, Dose. Just, Dose, you're a genuinely good person. Probably too good for this group.
thank you.
That's it.
All right, it's their turn now. So the one that sees you just slithers back under the water and vanishes, Cruund. Don't know where it's at. I'm gonna move it myself with my keys. There's that there. This one's dead. So I'm gonna target Apophis with the one to his south. Apophis is missing HP, so I get advantage on the attack. 23 hits, normal damage, 10. Apophis is looking real rough right now. All right, end of that one's turn, and one on Dose, one on Gundrick. Gundrick first. Gundrick, a 15 is a miss.
Yep.
Cool. And Dose. That was the wrong
Missed.
target. Okay, that's a miss as well. Cool. So that is going to be the end of their turn currently.
I'm gonna use my reaction
Go for it.
to do that movement and move up 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Gundrick, you're up.
Well, the same one here is still alive.
21 hits. For 13 points of damage. Is that enough? Let's find out. It is holding on by a thread.
And I have the ricochet still.
Okay. Dose, you're up.
Ugh.
Striking the one closest to you. 22 is a hit.
How do I do damage on it?
What do you mean?
I guess I just add that, right?
Okay. Oh, for sneak attack. Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We always did an effect with the sneak attack. You can just turn on and off. That's how we like to do it. But this also is obviously fine. All right, 11 points of damage. That's the first time it's been struck. Okay. It is now Apophis' turn. He is looking extremely rough, so I'm going to use the second wind. I can just do these things from here, can't I? Everything else is in the way, though. Where is second? Use usage. I have a use because I haven't used it after the rest. For 6. You click the sneak attack feature, it does the damage. Yeah, but I like it. It's so much easier when it's like combined.
I just tap it in the alternative because it's like the number really doesn't change for a while.
Right.
It's just easy to, like, I know enough for when it works.
Okay, and then make the actual attack. 15 is a hit for 15 points of damage. Heck yeah. Which is hilarious since that's more damage than his crit was. Okay, apparently I did damage to Apophis instead, even though I'm targeting that creature. Okay, there we go. All right,
There's just the push back with DM.
it's looking bloodied. After that strike, it is Cruund's turn. Cruund, the one that was by you, you don't see. There is the one next to Gundrick, which is extremely weak to the south. The one to his left is looking okay-ish. And the one next to Apophis, who is looking extremely rough, is also bloodied.
All right, we're gonna blast the one south of Gundrick.
Okay.
Anyways, I started blasting.
23 hits. Yeah, so Gundrick hits it. It gets ready to leap and bite at him, and as it does, he just from the side and smashes against the mountain rock wall to the right of it as it dies.
Nice. I don't even have the repelling blast, and I moved it. I'm the best warlock ever. That's my turn.
Okay, it's their turn again now.
I don't trust the fucker in the water near me.
This is gonna bite at Apophis. That is a miss. All right, this one's going to bite at Gundrick. Advantage because I crit.
Advantage.
Because if you don't have your max hit points, it has advantage because of Blood Frenzy.
Well, it hit.
For 7. That is the crit. So, you take 7 points of damage. I rolled amazing with a 1 and a 4. And this other one around here somewhere, which I definitely just clicked on, it goes somewhere. 4, 5. Dose, there's bubbles up coming behind you that you would be able to see with that perception.
Bubbles.
Gundrick, you're up.
Well, same as the first. Smackety smack smack. Did it roll the attack?
I don't see it.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh.
A 9 does not hit. So you go to strike it, just kind of bounces off of its spongy belly.
Well, I strike out and I come back to my turn.
Okay. Dose.
I'm gonna get out of bubble way. Go here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack that one.
Okay.
Come on, fish. Yeah.
22 hits.
I don't think I need to, but I have no reason not to, so I'm gonna do the sneak on it.
This one is not bloodied yet, so.
Okay.
For 12 points of damage. As it is now quite bloodied after that strike.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, it is Apophis' turn. It's going to turn and strike at the Gaju that it has on it right now. A natural 1. As he swings and just, he feels the pain in his side from one of the other previous strikes and flinches, missing.
We can always do a Tasha's sidekick if we can't
That's true.
do something.
Like I said, we'll have him for this hunt or until we potentially find someone else. I mean, at this hunt at most will take him probably till the end of next session. But if we find someone before next session, then we'll just swap them out. They've always been here. Cruund, you're up.
Right. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of keep doing the same thing because there's a fish that wants my blood down there. Whereas target another fish and Eldritch Blast that one.
All right, go for it. 22 hits.
Let's go. Oh, let's go.
As this one is also blasted and smashes into Gundrick. He gets this wet, gross fish to the face before it falls forward and on to its same spot. Dead.
All right.
Fish slap.
Why is it dead?
Yeah, it's dead.
Damn. So, anyways, I started blasting.
My God,
That's
you is up.
That's my turn.
Gonna attack Apophis. 21 hits, and that was even with advantage, so I should roll again just to make sure I get the advantage or not. Okay, nope. And normal hit. For 3, which is the exact amount of health Apophis has currently. So Apophis goes down unconscious.
Gosh, you bantha fodder.
I haven't heard that insult in a while, Dan.
Oh man. Gundrick, you're up.
Alrighty, there's this one right next to me still.
No, they're both dead.
Finally, ranged attacks are open again.
And Apophis is currently prone on the ground, so there's a nice open space to see it.
I hurl the boomerang.
I don't know what the prone one is. There it is. 23 hits. For 8 points of damage. It is quite bloodied after that strike. The boomerang comes back. Yeah, we did say we would do this.
Ouch.
That is a fail.
Dealing.
11, and that is more than enough to finish that one off.
I catch my boomerang, shrug my shoulders, like I feel so much better when things aren't directly in my face anymore.
What's that? Gaju goes down. And, oh, there's still one left. I forgot all about that one.
That is out of mind.
Bubbles.
So there's bubbles. There's no bubbles in the spot where it was at. It moved somewhere else on its turn. Obviously. Dose, you're up. You do not know where this last one is.
No, I can at least pick him up. Is he like, he's like unconscious, right? At
He's
0?
currently unconscious, yes.
He's
Yeah,
dead.
I'm gonna use a herbalism kit to pick him up at 1.
Okay.
That's an action, so that'll be my turn.
And I'll give him this little marker here so we know that he has been healed by you.
Oh no. So the pick people up it's whatever. It's to when I actually heal them with the kit for health, that's
Gotcha.
the one per long rest.
Okay. Understood.
Oh, there's.
Just delete that and get out of it. Okay. As your turn comes to a close then. It's Cobra's turn. He is up with 1 HP. He stands up. And he's gonna move himself over here and take the dodge action. That's gonna be the end of his turn. Cruund, what do you do?
Like everything's dead, but I know there's one in the water over here.
You can shoot in the water if you want somewhere. Or you can hold your action
shoot.
until you see it.
I have a fishing line. You want to try using that?
I am going to hold my action until I see. Well, first I'll yell at the group, just like, "There's one over here. He wants my blood." I'm just gonna like hold my action to fire off an Eldritch Blast. Actually, I'll hold my action to fire off a Chill Touch.
Okay.
To whatever.
Is
to
it
when
within
pops
range?
out.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Chill Touch has the same range as Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So I just need to see it at this point.
All right. Okay, on its turn, I'm going to reveal where it was at currently after I moved it from the bubble spot. That's where it was at. It is going to reveal itself as it travels down this way and then leaps over through across that. So you'll see him as he's jumping over, Cruund.
Chill Touch. How do you like hand?
Crit.
Wow.
Oh,
3 points of damage. But it cannot regain hit points.
Yes, it
until the
cannot.
start of my next turn. as the skeleton hand clings to it.
So
I
stupid.
didn't like the hand, but I like the cool, refreshing touch.
Oh, man.
Question: would the Gajou technically be an undead target?
It is not, sadly. It is alive.
Okay.
Okay.
I think.
Yes.
That's what
That's what I'm here for. All right, I'm going to bite at Dose. Oh,
Rude.
21.
Yeah.
For 10 max damage, 10 points of damage again. I think I've hit you twice for 10, haven't I? Or was that somebody else?
No, you hit me twice with it.
That's the end of its turn.
I'm gonna move back.
With your reaction.
Yeah.
Okay. Gundrick. An 11 hits.
Oh, it does. Yay!
Yep, that's his AC. For 14 points of damage. Targeting it. It's looking bloodied after that one. So I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like when it's like this, then it's just because you're basically getting dual wield, but with a D10 weapon.
Yeah, but it doesn't. The damage is gonna fall off real quickly because it's a save base thing.
I'm so not sure how I feel. Because it makes it so strong early on.
Yeah, but it falls off. It's like how would
I mean, it might be one of those things where early on, like until like you get past a certain, once you get past a certain rarity, you can have it target the same creature. But maybe early game we keep it separate, just for safety.
I feel like if you don't allow it to target the same creature, it loses a ton of what it does.
Yeah, but you're literally hitting a D10 and a D6. You're literally having a dual wield or a two-handed longsword with a short sword, effectively. I think it unbalances it because it's a harder hitting weapon. Is that or we have to lower the damage on its actual weapons? Yeah.
I'd say it'd be a good thing, like at like a higher weapon rarity to add.
I do feel like that's probably the best solution because it does add, it gives you the extra damage boost later in, which would be nice.
Because then it also, because it's still a strong weapon early on, and then it does give you that option of like, well, we could like try and turbo upgrade his weapon to get that extra bonus,
Yeah.
as opposed to like get somebody else's weapon upgraded.
And I will say that dexterity is not necessarily the strongest for a lot of monsters. Usually cons really is a really common one. Dexterity is probably about mid-wise and saves. And it's damage either way, I'm pretty sure, isn't it? Is it half damage?
It's less damage than normal thing, but it's definitely already getting pretty far from what the original use was supposed to be. The original way I was planning for it was like how Legend of Zelda, where you hit the light bulb back and it just gets faster and faster.
Yeah, I get what you're saying on that. It just doesn't.
That was the original intent.
It literally would have to be like 1 damage per if it was something like that. That's the big thing on that. It's too strong with that. But I think being able to bounce it off at a higher level for a damage increase is good. I just feel like low level is just too much because you're literally out damaging everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 1 die higher than dual blades, right? It's a D8, D6.
It's a D10, D6 right now.
Oh,
yeah. I'd say like maybe just even have it like at a rare upgrade to where it's
That's
like
what I was considering. Like
mid game.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was kind of thinking. It was like going like towards rare. So that puts you like level 6, 7.
Yeah, because then you're not like that far behind a lot of where like a lot of things like cantrips and stuff will start getting much stronger at like level 5 and stuff. Like you're not gonna be that far behind that, like upgrading right around that time. So, because like putting it like having it just base is messed up because at level 1 you can start doing that, and that's too much at level 1.
Yeah.
Way too much.
The whole reason it was designed this way is so that monks can use it. It was designed
monks can
which
still
makes
use
sense.
it.
Yeah, which makes sense. Having an uncommon would like
You get the ricochet add-on common to be able to bounce it off to a different creature.
Yeah, and then having it be able to ricochet off the same thing
at a higher tier.
Rare, I think.
Oh,
would,
okay, that's what I
would
see.
make sense.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I thought the way it sounded in my head was like very different what you're saying.
Yeah, no. Just make it to where you can ricochet it off the same thing a bunch. At rare, I think would balance it more to where it's not gonna be busted. Because you get it at like level 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And because especially like this with in the hands of like a fighter with extra attack, or just any class that has extra attack at level 5, and is already terrifying.
Yeah.
And then you throw that, you can ricochet it off the same thing multiple times. It's like
it's a bonus action to
ricochet.
ricochet. You only do it once.
Okay, all right. Less terrifying, still scary, but less terrifying.
Because if I miss the attack, it just doesn't come back to the other turn.
That's only until it might only be until rare that happens. Eventually, it comes back either way. That's also a limited thing too.
I figured other than the damage die being higher, it's just no different than a dual blade with range, right? Because it's the same thing. Offhand, main hand D6, offhand bonus action D6.
If they were, I mean, technically, it's a higher damage one on that.
And you can do that at level 1, for uncommon.
Yes, but we're looking at a higher damage threshold, a use of a bonus action on classes that potentially don't use the bonus action very often, like a paladin. You use it for your smite, like to power up your smites, but so it's for that for your fighters and stuff like that. They don't always have that, whereas the rogue uses that because they don't get extra attacks.
Yeah, it's also like barbarians don't, like after you rage, barbarians don't use their bonus action almost ever.
Right. So it fills a gap for,
and like paladins. It's like you could use your bonus action to cast one of those smite spells, but it's like just use your slots for divine smite. It's free.
I get that. I'm just saying, like, in terms of damage, it's other than the die being higher, it's no different than dual blades.
Yeah, but it's also now it's dual blade. Now it's not only is it more damage than dual blades, but it's also more damage and ranged attacks with dual blades.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're adding it on top, but you're also giving it range and make it do more damage, and it can target. And by limiting at least having to target a second target means in like certain fights you can't always use it at early level.
Yeah.
What's the? I guess we can also say this for later as well.
I mean, I have no problem talking about it. If you guys are okay with talking about it, I think this is kind of...
I don't mind either.
I mean,
I was going to say
I'm assuming we're going to go like 20 minutes.
Yeah, the plan is to go 20 minutes past, yes.
The Kinsect, Right, because the Kinstack's the same thing. Oh, it's part of the attack action, so it's not even a bonus action.
Correct, but it's also it replaces the attack.
Oh my god,
Mhm.
this is so messed up on a fighter. Oh my god, because it bonus actions as oh my god. You get 5 attacks plus a bonus ahead. I don't like that. Like level 20 fighter with this, you do all 5 attacks, action surge, another 5 attacks, and then your bonus action ricochet.
You think that's bad? You should see the material parts you can do with this based on the
Oh.
ricochet's ability, because it's not. It's a
Yeah,
saving throw,
like-
not an on hit.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about any of that.
So you
Add
can really
materials
manipulate the
to
ability.
anything in this, and like even just a normal weapon with materials and like a base class is messed up because of just the material stacking is ridiculous. I didn't think the material stacking would be that busted, and then in the last campaign when we started getting higher levels, I'm like, oh no, this is cooking with gas right here.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
God, yeah, like I tell people about Arus and like what I was able to do, and like quite a few people are like, that's not okay, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, when I describe my character from that campaign as an actual semi truck, I mean it.
Well,
Like, being able to move
we had
300 feet in 6 seconds.
we had the Cosmic Dragonator over there. We don't care
Yeah,
about.
you had
what-
fucking made
Yeah,
him.
dude, yeah, the fucking
That one definitely got nerfed.
yeah, that like, but
Joke's on you. I can still fix it. All I have to do is eat a toadstool and I'm poisoned.
No,
And that doesn't affect the magic missile at
because
all.
Crisis changed that. Crisis was changed to afflicted by a condition caused by a hostile creature.
yeah.
Toadstool's
I-
hostile.
Looks like-
It's
looks
a
like-
hostile creature.
Yeah, but wait, what if he's depressed and hates himself?
I
Would he be
animate.
considered a hostile
I
creature to
animate the
himself?
toadstool, and then I eat
Easy.
it.
What if his theme song is My Own Worst Enemy? But I can't remember the band. But
I'm hostile to
fucking
myself. I'm
lit.
reckless.
Was it
Yeah.
lit?
I think so.
My own worst
It's all
enemy.
started-
Yeah,
it's
I
all started
only
over
know
on
this
Boomerang
song
Ricochet.
from Yeah, it is by Lit. I only know the song because of Rock Band.
This all started over Ricochet.
It was on the radio when I was going to school in high school.
Ah, God, I forgot.
Either that or like middle school, one of the two. I don't remember which one.
I forgot you're like an actual adult.
I am an actual adult. It's horrible.
Not this fake adult that I feel like at the ripe old age of 26.
You are so young.
It's okay, my body doesn't feel like it. I do squats when I'm working out and my knees pop multiple times.
Hell yeah. That's how you know you're doing it right.
It doesn't feel like it.
God, you still alive?
God, I don't know.
Yeah, it would have been
Popping means it's working.
Yeah, there was 1 week where like my back was a little messed up, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna take it easy. And then in the middle of the workout, like I pulled something to my shoulder. My buddy's just like, "How are you so old?" I'm like, I don't know.
All right. So let's get back to it. I think there's something alive, maybe still. Yeah, there is one alive that just jumped over.
What?
Currently with 1 HP after that
Oh,
ricochet.
okay, it's that guy. Yeah.
Did it land 10 feet from the ground? Because it needs to make that D6.
What needs to make the D6?
Gravity, if it fell. It jumped up,
Oh,
right?
no, it was jumping. It was still like landing into the water.
Oh.
It wasn't knocked in any direction while it was doing that.
Push it.
Mid was also apparently going to end mailing ambush you guys, just so you know, but he can't because they're only allowed one of those per stream.
Oh. Now that means we're gonna fight on next week. Fuck.
Look, I already deal bad with
Kick him off
rolling.
the stream. Don't let him. Get him out of here.
Look, as far as I can tell, is we're never allowed to have anything to ourselves. We're gonna go back to the camp. It's gonna get robbed. We are gonna die of starvation.
Oh, by
because
the way,
Mid doesn't
you
know how to
guys
keep
can
things
loot
away.
Mellinks and stuff like that. You don't skin them or carve them. You just loot them.
What are you talking about? I have a
Yeah,
nice
we're
Phalanx cloak.
We're gonna run their pockets.
All right. So the one Gaju is still alive. Dose, you are up.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna wreck it.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
With 9 points of damage, it had 1 HP left, which means it was 9 times what you needed. As that Gaju goes down and the combat comes to a close. Hiccups.
What do you guys even have for parts? Never actually looked.
Eh.
Yeah, they got like meat, whiskers.
I did the exact thing. I'm like, what do they have? And it's like, it's not that great.
In the beginning, considering we have nothing.
Yeah. So there's 5 of them.
I'll carve.
So while he's carving,
Survival checks.
our spotter, which would be you, Gundrick, what do you look for?
Still gotta find rocks, so I'll look and I'll have to use intelligence to find anything else.
Yeah, you just make 1 investigation check.
Why do you make me do this?
So you automatically find that, and because you're the one who chose to be the spotter, and it's not my problem that you chose that.
Look, I took your roll system. I throw it in the water since none of us have the stats for this. Except one guy.
Okay, you guys. I didn't prepare to play this game. It's your fault, Aaron.
I tried to
Wait,
have
you
good
guys
stats.
prepare?
I tried to have good stats, and your game kept saying no. You will not. Your 6 intelligence will become a 7. That's it.
Hey, hold on. Okay. I did roll badly. Well, okay, not badly. I rolled very mid.
I think it's just in comparison. Like all the bad rolls.
So you find some rocks. You find nothing else, Gundrick, in the area. And then we take a look at these rolls. So Dose, you have 1 fail. It looks like the rest are successes. So between Dose and Cruund, make your rolls for the stuff.
I rolled a 5 for ore.
The ore you find is
Got an 8 and a
Machite
5.
ore.
I'll roll 1d20.
1 Machite
4.
ore.
Show this to the stream. Matcha. Never really know how to pronounce that damn thing. It's always I always say.
I say Mechalite.
Yeah, it's
I
one of those
think
ones I don't know.
Malachite. I added L for no reason.
It's one of those ones that everybody says it differently. Matchalite is what Mid says.
But why would I
wrong.
trust Mid? He
Candy
throws
rock.
politics at us.
Okay, so let's see here. 2d20. Cruund gave a d4. We still have 2 more materials to roll, guys, or 1 more material to roll, I guess.
I rolled 2d6s. They were just both really low.
Yeah. You rolled 2.
Right, we had 1, 2. We had 4 total with successes.
Okay, but
Well, I only have. Okay, yeah, sure, go for it.
Oh,
Oh,
God, the wrong
120.
one.
120.
We did it.
You
We did
get everything.
That's a good
5.
fish.
All right, so the fail, the 5,
We
and
really
the 4.
suck at rolling.
Fail 5 and
So
4
do I.
is a Gaju skin.
I wish I can drag out the handout from here into the thing.
What did you roll? 220.
Low.
Oh God, guys, all you got was skins. So let's go ahead and just do a re-roll on one of them. Who wants to do a re-roll?
The only person that's rolling high is you. You do it.
I'm doing it.
I mean, I can do it, but it's not gonna be good.
Nailed it.
Oh my god, the good show! One's still alive! Kill him!
It popped up. It's like, I'll carve this one.
So you guys get a scale.
Got 1 scale and a ton of skin. Somehow this didn't look anywhere near as good anyways.
The whisker lets your weapon deal an extra 1 extra acid damage. All it would have done if you guys would have gotten a whisker.
Watered.
Yeah, but my lets me do an extra d4
He's fancy.
acid damage.
Yeah. 4 skins, 1 scale.
What does this skin do?
I just
It
closed
was on the screen. I didn't read it.
Reduces
did-
water.
It didn't pop up
Okay.
on my screen.
Weird.
I looked at it
Reduces
and went,
acid
yeah, that
damage
looks
by
bad.
2.
Reduce acid damage
Okay.
by 2, and on the scale does increases your swim speed by 5 feet.
Oh.
And for killing all 5 of these precious pets, Are these really a CR1?
They don't hit like it.
I mean, technically, you guys get a. Oh, that's not right. Almost gave you half. You each get 250 experience for killing that.
How do I add experience again?
You have to click the edit on the top left corner of your character sheet to unlock your ability to edit, and then you can edit there, from there.
All right. So what are we at now?
4194.
An awkward number.
And level up is at 6,000.
6,500.
Yeah, we're a ways away.
We didn't fight any actual big monster today.
Mike, the only reason I didn't want to do a ward is because I'm not sure if it'll affect the group, both groups or not.
Do a what?
So you can
You
do
can
like a
award
slash
experience.
award and give the experience, but I might give experience to both
Okay.
groups.
They said you didn't want to do a war, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, no war
What?
yet. We're working towards the war, guys. It's
We
fine.
we can't even fight normal gods.
It's
We're
fine.
not fighting Team B already.
The other group already knows that they're going to be going against things that can see through magical darkness and darkness in general because they're cheaters.
In other words, they have a team. We got it.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
do they just
I'm
do they
gonna
have a
patch
tiefling just
everything
casting
up.
darkness?
No, we have Logan's a warlock that has the devil's eyes. Mike just took a warlock class or the feat or something like that, so he can also see in magical darkness as well. Apophis technically, no, it's not. Cool Fire, which is a Gormagala dragon, or it's a Magala dragonborn. When he goes into his frenzy state, like the other form, he can see through magical darkness.
Hey, so when I take my second level of warlock, no, I'm not gonna take that.
Oh,
I'm not gonna take the magical darkness. That's silly.
That was for you, Gundrick. I'm gonna go around healing everybody.
We take
Thank
extra add my charisma modifier to Eldritch Blast damage,
Nice, that's how it's going.
and we take I think it's like Devil something where I just get to cast False Life at will.
That's for Cobra.
It is.
Ooh, nice.
Didn't think it'd be that good. Took it on my Warlock Sorcerer for the Curse of Strahd because of the very small HP. It is so nice being able to cast an extra, like I think 5 to 8 temp HP at will. Like, yeah,
There you
so
go,
good.
Cruund.
Okay, I can use it. Lets me pick who gets the experience. Okay, cool. Good to know.
6 HP.
And just give yourself that little heal status thingy for when you get healed. That way we can keep easy track for him.
I can heal myself for 5.
What thing? Huh?
So if you you click on all the status
Oh, yeah,
effects,
I see
there's
it,
a
I
little
see it.
healed one there. Because I couldn't get DAE to just auto equip it to you guys, so in this case at least we can access it.
Mhm.
I also
It
need to
goes
add-
away every long rest.
Good to know. We'll have to maybe see if I can set an adjustment for that as a default. Oh. Okay. So you all spent some time getting healed up a little bit here and there. Cobra's looking rough. Dose isn't looking too great either, I would say. But you're here. We got some more ore. As you look around a bit more while in the area, Gundrick, you do happen to see some of the grass over in this direction over here. I'm going to scroll the screen down a bit. Over here.
Yeah, I'll climb down.
Come on, ping, damn it. There we go. It's not showing ping for some reason. But down there is singed and burned. Kind of in a almost circular like pattern. The center of the area itself has been burned away almost to the dirt. Or mud in this case.
Something farted.
What do you think it was that young group throwing fireballs?
Oh, I sure hope not.
The shape of it, as you look at it a bit more, Gundrick, is more egg-shaped, like oval, than it is like circular fireball.
Like I said, it was a fart.
I just okay. Uh, I guess I'll go take a look to see if there's any tracks, knowing full well this is not something I'm good at.
Give me a survival check. You find no
This
tracks.
mud is made of mud.
Fuck.
Hey, someone who has better eyeballs than me. As in anything that's alive.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's-
maybe every guy who has a good perception.
My eyeballs are not that great. He is a +2.
Make a survival or perception.
It would be survival because you're looking for the tracks. So I feel like to know where you're looking, especially with how this is because it's very mucky and murky. Survival makes more sense. Okay, so as you look around, you look on the on the solid grass section here. You're kind of checking the singed grass. There's not anything in that specific area, but as you look off to the right, like in the murky water, there is some indentation in it itself where the rain's kind of displacing the water, making it more difficult to see in the first place. But there does seem to be a large Basarios shaped footprint going to the west.
Is the Basarios a flying wyvern?
It is a flying wyvern. They're not known to fly very often though.
Because I have this, and I chose flying wyverns specifically.
Okay, well you should have been getting a lot more advantage on things this entire time.
Well, because I don't, I just make the trailblazer. I wasn't sure if it accounted for
We
it or
did
not.
count that for Logan with Elder Dragons with the Dragoon. So yes, we would count your favorite. If you're tracking a flying wyvern, you guys a trailblazer, you would get advantage.
Okay.
And then as well intelligence checks to recall information about them, which could be useful for that, writing stuff down for that, side quest.
In Dos's backstory, it made it easier to avoid flying wyverns because they were the harder ones to escape from.
Yeah. Okay. So you do have a sign of a track of a Basarios. It looks like going to the west. The flames here seems like the shape of it gives the shape of what would you assume would be the underbelly of a Basarios. So for some reason, it released flames in this area. You're not maybe. You can make an intelligence check, maybe just see if you can like a nature check to determine why you think maybe.
Yeah, might as well. Nature.
It'd be advantage because it is to recall
Oh.
information.
Let's do it again. 16.
16. Okay. So you're trying to recall like Basarios, you're kind of going back through. It's not one you've encountered too often, but you've read a little bit here and there about Basarios. I mean, this is usually a defensive mechanism. Maybe it would not use this against like a Garuga because a Garuga would be attacking from above, and you guys thinking about that because of what you fought earlier. But this seems like a very defensive mechanic against something like smaller prey more often than not to disperse them. So you're in their territory you're in. IO prey, Gen prey, and stuff like that. I trying to like sneak up on it. It's a good way to disperse them. So it was based off the footprints and based off how the markings are set, and there's kind of a slight shift in it. Looks to be as if it was fending off some attackers. There's no signs of any kind of blood or anything like that, so it definitely wasn't wounded. And there's no signs of any kind of IO prey or Gen prey in the area. So maybe it was just a preemptive defense, is your guess.
I think he was just a little gassy.
He also maybe just ate some really bad berries.
Maybe he's lactose. Found some cheese around.
I want to climb up this tree right here
Okay.
and get this high as I can. That's athletics to climb up again.
It would be athletics, yes. Okay, you're able to get up to the top of it.
look around, see if I see anything that might point us in the way of Basarios.
So you
Or
you look to the west because that's kind of. I'm assuming Josh, you relayed some of this information.
Yes, yes.
So you're looking to the west, Gundrick, seeing what you can find. The tree line itself in front of you, which is kind of swallowed up by a poisonous bog below it, makes it more difficult to climb into, which is why you're back there. Does cover some of the area. You think you might see a rock formation out there. But give me a perception check. Let's actually see what you see.
all right. I'll give it a check. I want to see what Divine Sense does here.
It would not work. It's not a celestial fey fiend undead.
Making sure I couldn't change what it was. This tree is made of tree.
I mean, you see the other trees. Like I said, they block your view pretty heavily. But you think maybe you see some kind of rock formation in the next area. Maybe it could be. You're not really sure. But that's kind of what you see.
Well, I climbed down and well, that wasn't helpful. And I think we're ready to go to the next area and find probably some herbs so we can make some potions while we wait for our next beating.
I mean, we can still search this place for herbs, right? Because we never did.
He did.
I did. I
Oh.
failed. I rolled a 3.
He did, yeah.
Gross.
He found himself some nice, lovely rocks
Right.
and nothing else.
So this
I
next
rolled a
area,
survival.
though,
Repeat that because you both said something at the same time.
Do I roll survival?
Yes, as you are traveling to the next area.
Okay, blind advantage.
Okay. Okay, so as you head into the next area, you travel for a couple minutes, not too long, as Cruund takes the lead. So Cruund making that stealth and perception.
Yeah. I'm going to swing through these trees to get
Okay.
over there. So that I can just kind of hang out around here,
Okay,
dangling in.
okay, I like that.
I need to do stealth, blind GM,
Okay,
perception, blind GM.
okay. So as you are swinging through the trees, you get there pretty quietly. No trees, branches snap. No, you don't really make any sound for the most part, outside of like what could easily be mistaken as like a standard movement of a tree, like in the wind. And the wind is still moving or going strong as the rain's pouring down. If you try to look into the area, it's quite difficult to see. But you feel like from behind one of the rocks, you see like almost in the rain, like a brief bright glow, like that's maybe flickering. You're not really entirely sure. On the opposite side of a pile of rocks. We'll say it's over here.
What's with all these blood splatters everywhere? Holy shit.
Well, there were Ludroths that were dead there.
Oh.
And apparently they are just, even while hidden, they're just... Oh, no, it's not because they're not hidden.
Yeah.
Is why they're blood splatters. I got the
And
blood
with all
splatter
this,
working again.
over here with the IO prey and
Mhm.
stuff.
Get them all hidden
Down to
away.
this, down to the south.
Oh,
And
it's
then
revealing
where
that's
was the rocks? Like over
behind the tree. We're using the tree as a good landmark.
that tree?
Yeah, that tree will be the landmark for where the rocks are at. The rocks,
Hey,
kind
you
of
hid my token too.
good. It's gone forever. There you
Thank you.
Yep.
Which came
So there
through
was
disappeared.
like a flickering glowing over here.
Yeah.
Was it like glowing red? Did it seem
Yeah,
like
it's got
fire?
like a reddish color. Yeah.
Cool. I will.
And instead of a tree, it is like a rock formation, you know.
Yeah. I'll wait for the group to get a little closer. That I'll cast message.
Okay.
Something good.
So I
have
feel like you
message.
wouldn't be able to send a message until you knew they were closer. I mean, I guess you know the direction. Actually, maybe you just send it every so often until you like they pick
Yeah,
up.
I mean, and it's 120 feet, so it'd be
Yeah.
like, I'd kind of, I think I'd know about the time, and then as it's getting close, just keep sending a message like,
Until they
"Be
reach
quiet, be quiet, be quiet," and then once they respond, I can give more information.
you. Sure. We'll say you guys get within. It would be within 30 seconds of wherever he's at. So that's 100. The 120 feet or so from where he's at. As he's like, be quiet, and then do you guys respond back, or you guys just be quiet?
I wave my thing in the air for him to notice.
With the thicket of the trees and the heavy rain,
Cannot
he
see
is
you.
not going to see.
I would respond with the word K.
Okay, and I'd send back a message. All right, there's a glowing behind a rock formation. It looks like it might be a fire or something. Let's be careful.
A glowing? Might be a fire. Might be people.
In the rain?
Uh,
Look, shelter, shelter.
yeah, you can. Have you never started a fire in the rain?
Yes.
I think it would have been hard.
I mean, yeah, it's not easy, but like once it gets going, it's going. It tends to be hot enough to where the rain doesn't really matter at a certain point.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a pain to start in the rain. It is not easy to start it in the rain, but once you get it going, it's also magic. Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
that's
Well,
true.
I guess I'll try to stealth over there with disadvantage because I have to deal with that for now.
Yep. So is that you got going to do that, but you also all three look at Cruund has already made it across, but there is a 15-foot gap in front of you. It is filled with purplish colored water that is flowing down to the south. You could walk through it. It's not deep, but it doesn't look. What's the word I want to look at? I wouldn't say healthy is not really the proper word for it. It doesn't look
Sure.
normal.
I'm just gonna drop where I'm at from the tree and land.
Yeah, okay. Whoop. Quietly. Especially muffled by the storm.
Yeah.
Look at what long jump is.
There's a nice jump calculator now, which is super nice.
Yeah, I don't have.
what's your strength
anything
score,
that'll help with
Gundrick?
this.
Cover a number of feet up to your strength score.
Yeah, what's
so
your
I
strength?
can easily hop this.
What's your
By
strength
20.
score? 20? And how
Yep.
tall are you?
I am about 5'5". If I move at least 10 feet, so I can move 10 feet and jump this whole thing.
Yep, so your long jump is 20 feet, your high jump is 8 feet. You can reach and grab up to something 16.1 feet off the ground.
And with my boomerang, my high jump is the same as my long jump, so I can go up 20 feet in the air.
Nice. Okay. Since it's just a simple jump, there's not like any obstacles in the way. Yeah, you could easily make that jump. So you just step back and. But how are you gonna do it quietly?
Well, there's no way to be quiet, so I guess
Okay.
somebody else should be quiet while I be the loud one, like I always am.
Okay.
Yeah, we're okay with that.
I have no complaints.
I mean, I'm not okay with it, but there's not a lot I can do to control that.
I cannot. Apparently, life has decided no, you'll never be stealth. Is walking through poison and the chance of being poisoned, and thus neutering my entire ability to play the game. It's not good for me.
I mean, you could just walk through the gross water.
I'm not risking it because we passed through this before. It's all poisonous, ain't it?
Are you immune to disease and poison?
Disease, yes, but not poison.
Hmm.
Are you resistant to poison as a dwarf?
Yes.
You could carry dose.
I'm gonna jump across to here.
Okay.
So
I'll pick up
I have
dose.
a 12-foot long
Okay.
jump, which
Yeah.
should be just enough to make it.
Yeah, you step back, 10 feet, and then run. Whew,
Yeah.
jump to the side. I mean, and Apophis is like, I can make that jump. What about you, Dose?
How is it calculated? My strength is 15.
It's literally just your strength score. For a long jump. So it's 10 feet, and then you jump, and you can jump up to your strength score. So you can jump 15 feet. So you
Wow.
technically can't. It's a
You're 5 feet short.
yeah.
Strength score is 20.
Mine
Well,
is.
yeah. So is Apophysis.
So I can just carry you across, and I'll risk the poison since I have a higher con.
And
I also get advantage on the save.
yeah.
I'm in chainmail. Don't know if I'm willing to risk walking through that.
I'll come back and pick you up next then.
Okay.
What?
As I-
Apophis can't jump it?
He could jump it, but he's in chainmail. Trying to be quiet.
Oh, okay.
All right, now it'll be stealthy while walking through mud
Right.
with a person.
Which, and in your stuff, which would normally give you disadvantage, but because it's so heavily raining, there's noise, the heavy wind, I will give you advantage on that, which will cancel out and make it just a normal roll.
Also, dwarves don't have to worry about armor weight restrictions.
That doesn't matter. Armor weight restriction doesn't affect whether or not you have disadvantage. It's just if you're wearing heavy armor, you have disadvantage.
All right, well, disadvantage.
But you have normal advantage because of
But if
the
he ignores
weather,
the
so you're normal.
weight, if he ignores the weight, is it really that heavy?
Yes. It's not that it's heavy; it's that it's jingly.
Oh,
Ooh.
Nice.
I am the stealthiest of dwarves.
He
I'm
saran
gonna just
wraps
keep
his armor.
moving until I can see around the rock slowly. So there's
Okay.
whenever they get to a point where it will have been that I've been able to move very quietly and slowly to see, let me know.
I feel like it would probably be as Gundrick is going back to pick up Apophis.
Pick up Apophis. Okay.
Yeah. So we get
So I
Dose.
roll
You get
again?
no. We'll keep the same check. I will have both Dose and Apophis make their stealth rolls as well.
I gotta make a con save for going through the poison, no?
Yes. Okay, you'll make one more con save because you're going through back and forth twice. Okay. So you are okay. And not poison Gundrick on your journeys back and forth. Let me make my check. Dose, you would have advantage on your stealth check because of the noise and stuff like that. And you're not in heavy armor. If you want to roll one more Dose, then I will roll Apophysis real fast, which is a standard, just default. Nice. So he's like, this is awkward. I wish I had legs. As he's like wrapped around your neck, like choking you because he doesn't want to get in the water, Gundrick. And he's like trying to hold himself up, and as he does, he squeezes tighter, and you're like blacking out almost at points. Eventually get across, but it's not quiet. Like, Cruund, you definitely hear like the jingling of chains as you're kind of coming around the side of this. At least the bog side of that, the rock face. And as you do, you see the rocks themselves kind of curve up and over, kind of providing like a slightly shelter from above, which that same gives you into mind that this is obviously probably not a Basardas because there would be no way there'd be some kind of weird ass curve on his back.
Right.
And then under there, you see that kind of flickering glow still, but there seems to be like a makeshift wall blocking the side there. So you can't really make out what's there. You could definitely make out there's like some kind of small like shelter built though.
Yeah, I will. I'll send another message. It's definitely a shelter. There's a makeshift wall. There's a little curved like cave indent area. Not what we're looking for. Be on guard. I can hear you guys from here.
I would try to say something that you just hear.
Well, this is all in your mind, so you can, I think, respond in your brain.
It's still garbled either way.
Yeah, I think the sounds.
Constipation.
Constipation.
As I get the snake to the other side and drop him off, I'm like,
Also, I'm ready to cast Eldritch Blast at a moment's notice.
Always ready. Fizzles
Yeah.
out, reappears. Fizzles out,
Yeah.
reappears.
Got the blicky.
continue my stealth over to where the fire is.
Okay, so
I
you
pull
guys.
out my Eldritch Blast brand Glock.
No. Those
The old Eldritch Gluck. But my great patron sent it to me.
Yeah.
No, we did not. It would always be a light bowgun.
My patron. What? Who's? Hold
This
on.
would be more of a heavy bowgun. No, light
The
bowgun,
ancient
multiple shots.
civilization patron.
America.
Didn't you take a which I remember what your patron, I'm pretty sure.
My otherworldly patron Gaston Glock, founder of Glock brand.
No. No. The patron
You're
dies.
hindering my creative
the,
process.
The aspects have destroyed that deity.
Dude, man, it sounds like he's railroading me right
I
now.
definitely am.
Game is ruined.
My
So,
immersion.
Where's it at?
So it's behind the tree.
Dropping?
So where this tree's at is basically where the rock face is. It kind of goes along that line from water to water.
Yeah, I'll start my stealth. I'll continue my stealth over that way.
Yeah, and I'll say in the same case, like the rest of the group is probably there as well, going with you. So, yeah. So Cruund, you can. It's heavy rain. You guys can still see wellish enough. You can kind of see each other from that distance. It's not, perfect, but you know roughly where each other's at. You guys both just kind of go around from one side, and then Cruund kind of appears follows that pathway. What do you guys do exactly?
I'm making sure if there is a fire, I want to see who lit it.
Same.
Okay, I mean it's gonna be on the opposite side, and it's either you go down where Cruund's at and around where it's nice and easy. I'm gonna go through like a fairly heavy, muddied area to the northern section of it. Though the coloring is not as purple or disgusting as where you just passed through. There is that.
Actually, can we look around this little island for resources?
I mean, if you're looking, literally the rock face is where this tree's at.
Yeah, it's right here.
It's right
Oh,
here, so it goes across the way right here.
Oh, okay.
I'll
I'm gonna-
maybe- Go ahead.
I'm just coming back to the group because my plan at this point is if we're going to see who's in there, might as well come from a spot that they're not expecting, like on top of the rocks.
I will also help go on top of the rocks because the
So-
high jump thing.
Maybe. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. If we were gonna if we had stayed stealthy up to this point, I would say no, don't do that. But yeah, they know we're here. It doesn't matter.
It's not
They
my
know we're
fault.
here.
This armor is just very jiggly.
Yeah, I don't need to hear your shit right now.
I cannot help it.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you don't understand.
No, I know. I
No,
understand.
you do not
perfectly.
understand.
No, I understand. Shut the fuck up.
No, I will not.
Us argue.
I cannot believe this.
This
This is why he has a 5 stealth.
As
Yeah,
they're
like-
arguing,
like
you
climbing,
see the Mario
I'm-
jump.
I'm just gonna start like climbing up the rocks a little bit
Yeah.
because I wanna do the thing where I peek and
Yeah.
like I'm upside down and like hiya.
Okay, so you peek,
So-
you kind of crawl up and
Yeah.
look over, and as you
Yeah.
do, as you get real close, right here in the.
I'm gonna send a message to Apophis and just shut the fuck up. Whoever's there is asleep.
You hear a very loud volume in your head. I will not shut up. I will do. I cannot help the armor. It keeps me protected. Not to be quiet.
I'm gonna send one message back. I understand the armor. Just your voice, please.
So rude to me.
Ah.
I would look towards the confusion, but since I don't have the spell, I don't know what to say.
Ooh. I am going to cover my eyes with my ears
Uh-huh.
and focus on my tremor sense.
Okay.
How many people do I sense in
Okay.
the cave with the tremor
I
sense?
like it. You sense one person.
One person
Yep, and
asleep.
you keep getting like these
Wow.
the vibrations of like from the
It
person's like
sounds like there's
chest. Yeah.
asleep. They could be. You know what?
They're just a heavy breather.
Insight check on to see if I can tell if they're actually asleep or if it
Sure.
seems like they're.
I'm into it.
I feel so big brain mode right now.
That's so good. I like all of this. And in 19, they're asleep. Best you can tell. There's no like the rhythm of how they're sleeping and stuff like that. You know you've experienced this before. You've checked on this before at some point in time. They are definitely asleep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send a message to the group. Yeah, whoever they are, they're asleep. So if you guys can, we might be able to get the drop on them. If you guys can kind of slowly move around as quietly as possible. I understand armor is a factor into this. Just, the longer they stay asleep, the better.
I look at you. I look at you. A point. I try to gesture. If your spell comes off me, I ask, "Are there the people that robbed us?"
There's only one. I can't tell. I can only sense that there's a person there.
Okay.
And
Well,
I turn around and my ears are still covering my eyes, and I just kind of look in your general direction.
I assume this is just a quirk of your personality. Accept it. And I will continue to go closer to the person then, because I need to know who it is.
Okay. Start walking around the sides. Is it just him or anybody else going? Like I guess Dose.
I'm going to. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Apophis is like, I guess I will stay here since I am so loud.
I'll message Apophis and just I didn't mean it like that. I'm just
Pouting already. Too late.
I'm just trying to reiterate the fact that we need to try and be quiet a little bit because he is really asleep though, and if he hasn't woken up from you at this point, I doubt he's gonna wake up from you. Like you're okay to move. I'm just.
And he goes, no, I will stay just right here. Just yell if you're dying.
This is why I fucking hate dealing with people. All right, you do that.
I will.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I walk up there with the friendliest person's face.
I was trying to get you guys to go around.
Oh well.
Yeah, I can't climb that wall, so I'd have to go around.
Yeah. The dose would have to go around.
Okay.
I literally just go up.
Okay. I have a climb speed of like 30 feet, so
I could jump up 20 feet, so I might as well just do
I
it.
also have a swim speed of 40 feet.
Okay, start walking around. Dose as Gundrick jumps up and
I'll pull my ears off now so I can see.
as you see Cruund, you look around just double checking before you peer down, and you see Apophis slowly trying to slither his way along the side. Wait, actually, what's your passive perception, Cruund? I lied. Maybe I lied.
10.
Yeah, you don't see him. Never mind. Dose, you notice him as you turn around the corner. You see him like slithering towards you because you have a higher passive perception.
Once I notice Dose kind of getting over to like this point where he'd be able to turn the corner and see, and the person will be able to see him.
Mm-hmm.
As we do that, I'll motion Gundrick to hop down, and I'm just gonna like dangle upside down off the edge of the cave and just go, "Hiya, boyo!"
So Gundrick jumps down. Dose comes around the corner. Hi, and you hear, what?
Yeah, wake up! Come on!
Oh no!
There could be
My
monsters
fish!
nearby.
As you look, as he's like sleeping in like a chair, and he had like a stick that's like facing towards the campfire, that's like charred and burned at the end of it. You're like,
Stop.
As you see a very, very short, wrinkled, pointed-eared wyverian.
Veggie Elder!
My fish. Oh,
I think you fell asleep while cooking it.
yeah, the sound of the rain was so nice. I just had to sit down and rest my eyes.
I can feel that.
I get it, as my ears are dripping water into the fire.
But since you're cooking fish area, take one of the guys who just got thick a stick through it and make a makeshift. What's the thing we use for a
Spit
barbecue?
roast?
Spit. Yeah, spit roast. And start spit roasting it.
Yeah, can we join you? You can have some of our food if we're allowed to join you in here.
Oh, yes, please come in.
Ah, cool.
And I'll dangle my way down.
Thank you.
Yes, no problem.
I'll message Dose and Apophis and be like, it's safe. It's a veggie elder.
Oh, so it didn't have to be quiet in the first place. Ching, 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 ching.
We've got 2 more coming around the corner here.
Okay. What are you doing out here? It's so rainy.
Yeah, we need to collect some stuff for a buddy of ours.
Oh, okay.
That's just unfortunately the thing we have to collect is out in this shithole.
Well, it should only be raining for, and he kind of like, you watch as like he does some kind of thing, and you watch like a couple different like plants grow on the ground. 4 or 5 hours. I mean, it'll be almost day by then, so it'll be like, it's probably safer to travel during the day than at the nighttime.
Yeah, we've figured that out at this point as well. We've made some mistakes. So how? Question, because that just blew my fucking mind what you did just now. How were you able to tell how much time has passed since it started raining with? Like,
I just asked the plants.
That was so cool.
Yeah, they usually are very astute in the weather and where it's at because they can communicate long distances.
Yeah. Do plants understand like the humanoid concept of time, like to the same way that we do, or do they perceive time differently?
I mean, that's getting really into some I can't say that word. Philosophical. There we go.
Yeah.
No, not really. They just go. They know when the sun's gonna rise, when the weather's gonna change. It's not necessarily like.
So that 5 hours could be like a gross estimate on their part.
Oh no! I translated it from what they told me to what I know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That was there's the
yeah the correlation. Yes.
All right. Cool.
Oh, I mean, you are more than welcome. I mean, there's not a lot of room for 4 people. As he looks around, there's like enough for like him and like if you guys squeeze in, maybe like 2 others, like in this small little space he has.
Hey, I'm really thin.
You're really lanky, so you're gonna be like.
That's true.
You're gonna be like full on Slender Man over him.
Anyway, so how did you do that? Yeah. I mean, I'll sit kind of outside, just get the warmth from the fire. I'll let others be in. Me and Apophis should probably not be in there because we're both just massive.
Yeah.
I mean, he's taller than me, but I've just got weird proportions.
Yeah, he's taller and like wider, since Snake versus Ketchawacha, lanky Ketchawacha.
Yeah.
I'm just a dude.
We've got a dude and a dwarf. Like the dwarf Gundrick can fit under there.
Yeah, for sure. He's not a dwarf. He's actually a Trovarian.
Ooh. Well, he's dwarf size.
Yeah, he's dwarf size for sure.
Yeah.
So
like
he's
probably realize
practically a dwarf.
How dare you? They're completely different.
Most dwarves can't tell the difference.
No, most people can't in general. It's just the mustache, like.
Yeah, even other Trovarians can't tell the difference.
I've been by many forges that way.
That's not how the lore works, but it's fun to say. So, he kind of looks at you all. as you're like roasting the gigantic gaju, he goes, Gowan, they're not the best to eat, but I mean, anybody have any lemon? Definitely helps some of the flavor of a gaju.
Well, Poppus, you got any lemon?
Why would I have lemon?
You cooked.
Oh, that's
Hey.
true. Let me see. And he starts going through his rummaging through his pack. Random roll. It just so happens I have one left.
Oh, nice. I was gonna say, most of us don't really carry much cooking or food supplies with us. Most of that's with the group that we've been traveling with.
Tell me about them.
It's a large group. Lots of people. Too many, in my opinion. But that's what happens when you're trying to, found a new city or whatever.
In the swamp?
No, passing through, trying to find somewhere.
Understood. Well, if I could actually make a recommendation for you, there is a place just past the swamp. You head, once you exit out from the northwestern section, follow the sea to the east for, we're going to say it's like 60 miles or something like that. I don't remember exactly off the top
What
of my head.
direction have we been traveling?
You guys traveled from the desert
We've
north
been going
through the
north?
jungle,
Okay.
through a little bit of the forest
Okay.
hills into the swamp. So you guys are going
Okay.
towards the eastern section.
Okay, so you said northwest and then follow the sea.
Northeast.
Northeast, okay, and then follow
The sea for 60 or so miles, and there's some old ruins that were
Okay.
there that I went by a long time ago. That I think could be rebuilt. No one's touched them for some reason. Don't know why,
Okay.
but would definitely be a good place to start up. It gives you good bones.
Yeah. I mean, the most important part of a civilization is bones.
I agree. And food.
That's very
Mm.
important as well.
As he's
and
like
with it
smelling the
being-
gaju right now as it's starting
Yeah.
to roast.
And with it being close to the water, fish.
Yes, yes. Good fertile land for farming.
Neat.
Fairly flat too. Easy to see.
Oh, that's
threats.
helpful. That's good. Yeah, well, we can definitely let the rest of the group know and see if we can't, get them moving in that direction eventually. Whenever they decide to get off their lazy asses and get us moving again.
I don't think they're lazy as much as they're just taking the time to get the research, collect the supplies, and
I'm just
Make
tired
sure
of being in the swamp.
I do agree with that.
Yeah.
So, as you guys, continue to converse and stuff like that throughout. I mean, unless there's any specific questions you guys want to ask him, I think at one point he brings up and goes, "So you've killed a few things here and whatnot. I mean, I'm always curious about using some of the materials in the area. So if you have, I think maybe we can make a trade."
It's probably agreeable, guys.
I don't know if we have anything you'd want, but I don't have a problem with it.
Just any type of materials you may have picked up off of monsters.
We got all these gadget skins.
Okay, so let's maybe turn these into
Like an armful of them.
or, yeah, like
You can fry them up.
I never thought of that.
Maybe really in like a nice deep pan, a lot of like oil, and like heat the oil up a lot, and just like put the skin in, get it nice and crispy.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna turn them into like a net by like slowly like
Yeah,
drying them out and then slowly peeling them back and then tying them together with the threads
No, you could do that too.
and then catch more of them.
I was thinking like the edible side of things, but like it wouldn't be great. Probably wouldn't be great as like a filling thing, but like as little like snacks or like garnish on something, or even like a side dish to stuff like like crispies, crispiness, the crispers. I don't know what you'd call them, but yeah, they'd be crunchy and crispy, and unfortunately would probably taste pretty fishy, but
I mean, that's okay.
yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, all I have is he like turns around, like goes through, like he's got a big old bag. He goes, I have, and he starts pulling stuff out, like yeah. It's standard kind of like general adventuring gear he has in there. And he goes, I have a few of these too. I found in a cache recently. As he pulls out 3 potions that are a reddish color.
Wow.
Yeah, it's some old cache, some weird fancy like trunk thing. Took me forever to get open. I might have had one a long time ago. I don't remember.
Well, I think, and I don't want to speak for the rest of the group here out of turn, but I do think that it'd probably be agreeable to us to trade these Gajau skins for those potions, if that would be okay with you.
Huh? Do you got anything else too? Maybe sweeten the pot a little bit?
Hmm.
Kind of look at the group.
Yeah, I got something. I ain't really using this one, and it's one of the ones I didn't put in because I didn't have a use for it.
Ooh.
Oh yes, I think I could make these. Just put these on my boots. They have kind of like a little bit of flexibility to them, a little bit innate magic, if you know what I mean. Yeah, okay. I think
All
that's a
right.
fair deal. You can give me those and the scraper. We'll call it even.
Works for me.
Cool.
Excellent. So
Dos, Apophis, you guys cool with this trade?
I do not care.
Yeah.
I didn't mind this. The part was gonna sit and burn a hole in my pocket.
So you guys get 3 potions of healing. Since we're kind of at time at this point, you get 3 potions of healing. You trade those things out, so we're going to grab them and do that swap out for that. And that is where we're going to call it. After you guys finish these little trades, you guys probably spend. It depends on how you guys decide how long you want to spend with them, but you spend whatever time you guys decide before you either leave or rest and do all that type of stuff, and then
I'd
continue
say
on your journey.
long enough to, snack on some gadget a little bit.
Yeah, of course. Some rations and stuff like that. So, but we will be picking this up next weekend on the 17th. I gave Mike and made it surprise. You have access to create events now, so hopefully we will. As reminders, will be events now. Heavy, you also can. And so can Whistle, but I don't think Whistle will be doing that. So, that way there'll be events in the Discord as reminders as well. Other than that, I will be looking for another player here, possibly. Like I was gonna make probably a post in the Discord after this and figure out how I'm gonna figure out who the person's gonna be. I gotta find interest first before that, and then we'll go from there. Otherwise, I will be back in an hour and 20 minutes for Group B and their adventure to search for the Basarios themselves as well. So, I want to thank you guys again. Go for it.
These are just normal potions of healing, right?
Correct. And then, depending on if we find someone or not, Apophis might be swapped out next week. If not, probably at the end of the hunt, he will just go and return to the caravan, as long as he lives. If somehow he dies, it's not intentional. My intention is for him to just return to the caravan. So, until then, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in an hour and 20.